Hi, welcome to Fiasconauts for the month of November. We're doing an appropriate one if you watched reaction shots a couple of weeks ago because we talked about mockumentaries.
Yeah.
And this one
definitely
is
a Christopher Guest vibe to this week's.
Near and dear to Best in Show. Jones, tell us what we're doing here.
A storm is brewing. The earth groans as plates collide. Overhead, the sky darkens as thick clouds heavy with rain roll in. The air is charged. The pressure is dropping. On the horizon, silhouetted against a lead-colored sky, is a line of men and women. Among them are kings and queens, warriors and poets. Some come to do battle, some to gain untold riches. Some would betray their beliefs for silver, others would die defending theirs against impossible odds. The storm is here. Great armies will clash. It's time for the pen show. That's all you got.
So it's about a pen convention? Mm-hmm. Like where people go to talk about
movie
pens.
Nights. There aren't a lot of movies about pen shows, but there are plenty of movies about obsessive nerdery. It matters not how you nerd out, merely that you nerd well and often. Best in Show and Cedar Rapids, which I'm not familiar with Cedar Rapids.
I remember the trailer, but I don't remember what it's about.
So... And I know there's also a movie about butter. I think it's called Butter. And it's like some butter competition where a bunch of people get together and like make statues out of butter and stuff.
So we should be understated.
Yeah.
It's all trying to be understated.
Yeah, good luck.
We should have like zany characters that are very real.
Very real, very grounded. A lot of direct address to the camera.
So were we decision
I
making?
wish you had a confessional camera now.
Kyle.
I wish you had a confessional camera now that we could like turn to and like talk about the rest of the other players.
It's funny you should mention that because there is a bonus rule that for some play sets that you can do that.
Oh really?
Where, yeah, like there's a certain kind of thing where every time you get a certain color of dice, you do a confessional. I don't remember which play set has that. It might be one of the high school ones. How do numbers
You're no stranger to improvised confessionals.
No, I'm not.
We can confess, things. There we go. Okay. Oh my god. I can't move dice today without flipping them over. Okay, well this is a weird roll.
Ooh, a lot of threes.
No sixes.
Uh-oh.
So we got 2 1s, 2 2s, 4 3s, 5 4s, and 3 5s, and no sixes. Should we turn one of those 4s into a 6?
Afraid not.
Okay. All right.
We've done it this long.
Them's the rules.
So it starts with Kylie.
But the last one is a wild card. So if
if
one of the 6s is too juicy to pass up, we can save it for the last decision.
Looking at relationships, we have monarchs, warriors, philosophers, lovers, terrors, and no poets.
No poets. None.
There won't be any poets.
Calligraphers by day, drunk calligraphers by night. Is very, that's under poets, though. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no poets because that's 6.
That's a 6.
Yeah. So
LC.
to be clear to the audience, when we're talking about warriors and terrors and philosophers, we're still talking about the pen people.
Yeah.
These are all people at a pen convention.
They're archetypes.
Yeah.
So monarchs, people think that are really important. Warriors, people that are aggressive, and
I would like
they're there to get the pens.
We assume.
I would like for Ian and Jones together to be terrors.
Okay.
Which is a number 5.
Burning a
number 5
relationship terrors there. Oh, that's a 5?
Yeah.
Burning a 5. Okay. There's something... I feel like the Joneses would be good monarchs together, right?
Okay.
Pen show royalty.
Relationship monarchs. And then that represents your relationship with Kyle.
Oh, okay.
That's just there for you to remember.
Okay, so we're done. So I should move on to.
No.
Oh no, we got to pick them.
Everybody needs relationships too.
Okay. Oh boy,
Kyle
terrors.
and I need a relationship. And,
that's right.
And Kyle and,
But you could clarify terrors as well if you wanted to.
Oh well then. Yeah, philosophers. I kind of want. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, you and Kyle are philosophers.
That's really good. That's really good. Okay.
Because I want you and Kyle.
To Amanda now.
Because I want Ian and Kyle to be lovers.
Episode
but
10.
You can do whatever you want. It's really up to you. You can pick whatever. And you got the die.
What number was that? 3?
Philosophers was Trace.
Okay. So what am I doing? I'm picking a thing and saying what
picking
it
a
is.
thing for
Kyle
Ian.
and
You
I
both need a relationship.
A big category relationship.
And we have monarchs, terrors, and philosophers. So I am going to choose between
We do not have warriors
lovers
or lovers.
or warriors.
You don't have to balance it out, but yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also fill in the terrors.
Yeah, you
Or
could choose
monarchs.
a small one.
I'm going to make you
you
lovers because there's so many good things
Ooh,
in this
nice.
category that we just can't pass
good,
it up.
Good.
Great.
Oh man, of course the sixes
So,
are great.
so you get a number 4.
Look at number 6 under lovers. It's real good.
Spouses, only one of whom is way into pens.
I like the one with the child named Lenny.
Good use of whom as well.
Can you read the one that says the child named
Parents
Lenny?
of a newborn baby named Lammy.
I just like it.
Yeah.
All right.
They
So
dress them up
Kyle-
in like a little pen.
Kyle needs to start filling in our relationship subcategories.
How many 5s we got? Only 2 left?
2 left.
Wait, did we get die for...
I put it over here.
Okay, great.
Because it was easier to
Shy Sweethearts is one of the lovers. That's so good. I'm not doing... Lovers is too much goodness.
2 girls in one pen.
Yeah,
I know, 2 girls, 1 pen is very
Oh,
good.
man.
Terrors. Under terrors, we have Alan Clark and an idiot minion. Great. Pen salesman and ex-convict who really likes pens. The dorks who come to these things are loaded, honey. So the last one was in quotation.
Oh, I
Trying to-
really like
Trying to
that one.
rip somebody off.
That's so fun. It'll kind of mess up the other stuff you got to deal with.
What?
It's just
I don't
in
think so.
conflict, but it's not in opposition.
Well, it might be like if you're candidates for. Well, yeah, it's hard to be a monarch and that person.
Okay.
But that's so fun.
It's a good challenge.
I've been doing
doing
this
that.
for a while. I can take a
Terrors,
chance.
number 3. The dorks who come to these things are loaded, honey. Also suggesting some sort of relationship,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the honey is a good modifier there.
Yeah.
Okay, so under, let's see, philosophers, what do we have left? Oh, what number was that? 3?
That was the 3.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 left. Under philosophers, we've got handwriting analyst and anxious client, writers for rival pen enthusiast publications, 1 print, 1 digital. Quote, I write the checks, you do the work. Drug dealer and client, retired astronaut and paving contractor. Weird. Penwitch and craven admirer. Penwitch in capitals. Can't do that one, but we need to incorporate a
Penwitch.
Penwitch, yeah.
Let me write that.
He's a penwitch.
I don't understand how any of those are philosophers.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. Well, let's look at monarchs then. Reigning and incoming Poppleton Pen Queen. Co-chairs.
Pen- wait, what?
Poppleton apparently is where we are.
That's a brand. Poppleton pens.
Or the location.
It'll become clearer, John.
Yeah.
Hold off on Poppleton.
Co-chairs on the Poppleton Pen Show guest committee. Candidates for vice president of the Poppleton Pen Club. Millionaire collector and hundredaire collector. Current president and treasurer of the Poppleton Pen Club. So it's the name of the club.
What is in their monarchs?
Yeah.
Oh, the rich and poor pen collectors. It's pretty.
Yeah, millionaire
That's
and hundredaire.
pretty funny.
Pretty
yeah.
nice. Pretty nice.
All right. You want to do that one?
Yeah, and that's, we need to get rid of
Well,
those
and then,
forms.
oh my goodness.
What?
And then I should be the poor one.
Yeah.
Because the dorks who come to these things are loaded, honey. Mm-hmm. And I'm the hundredaire. That's going. We got to make the big.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
big play.
right now.
Oh, and then you were lovers, but you're my honey. So, you see how easily it happens.
I'm related to you.
You see how easily it happens.
I think I must be the
So
astronaut.
clearly, I need to.
The astronaut
you're a millionaire?
Penwitch.
So don't forget to.
Yeah.
Am I a
Don't forget to
millionaire?
write
Yeah.
that down.
Oh, I'm a
pretty good.
millionaire.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jones is a hundredaire.
So
You're a
write
millionaire.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So write down-
That is
Millionaire.
collector and hundredaire collector.
Yeah.
That's how you spell hundredaire.
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 Like Frigidaire.
Underwear?
Hunter.
Hundredaire. Okay,
I
lovers.
keep my pens in the
Where are we at?
Frigidaire.
1, 2, 3, 4. We got everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We need a lovers fill in, and we need a philosophers fill in.
Weird ink stained love.
Oh.
Kyle really likes Shy Sweethearts, but parents of a
Well,
newborn
read 'em
baby.
out.
Parents
Read
of
'em
a
out,
newborn
read 'em
baby.
out.
Okay.
I know.
Read 'em all
Parents of
out.
a newborn baby named Lenny makes me
2
just-
girls, 1 pen.
All right.
All right. Divorced and remarried, but still in love. Remarried, I don't think will work because
Come on, parents of a newborn baby named Lenny.
I like you and I being the couple that I think we are, and I like this being secret.
Oh,
so if it's secret, parents of a newborn baby named Lammy is pretty dynamite.
I like it.
Weird ink-stained love, which I'm not sure where you go with that.
What is Lammy?
Lammy.
Oh, Lammy. I like it even more now.
And he wears little like lammy PJs.
Yeah.
Dressed like a lamb constantly.
A little lamb bib.
Okay.
And Shy Sweethearts is 5.
Weird
Which you gotta hit
love
on.
is pretty amazing, but yeah, we could do the baby.
Instant love.
Like we fall into a vat of ink and are just like
I just think it's
banging
funny
it
to
out.
have to hide your baby all the time.
Right. Especially if it's an illicit child outside of wedlock with Brandon.
And it's an adorable child, and it's named Lammy.
Right.
And they're otherwise completely boring people.
And there was a what? And that's a number 4, I think? No. 3.
That's it. 3. Parents of a newborn baby named Lammy.
Leave it 2.
So
you got to decide what your philosopher relationship is with Kyle.
Okay, great. So, to review, handwriting... Wait, what are our numbers left? 1s, a 3...
Everything but 6.
4, and a 5. There's no 2s.
Yeah, there are. There's 2 2s.
Oh, I couldn't see them.
2 2s.
All right. So we could be a handwriting analyst and anxious client. Writers for rival pen enthusiast publications. One is print, one is digital. I write the checks, you do the work. A drug dealer and client. Or retired astronaut and paving contractor.
Kind of like the writers. What do you think about that?
The one digital, one print one?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
Are you a millionaire, though?
I'm a
in
millionaire.
digital.
That's what I mean. So
Or maybe even
one's a
print,
millionaire?
because that's where they got their money from, right? I guess digital makes sense.
I have to say I lean towards handwriting analyst and anxious client, personally.
Sure. Uh-huh.
I think that one is real funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just like waiting for the other person
I feel like we have enough rival stuff happening already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel like we need more alliance-y things.
Sure.
But I don't know which one of us is the handwriting analyst and which one is the client.
Well, who would be richer?
I think that the client, it would make sense if the millionaire was the client.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you were some kind of specialist.
And then you were telling me what my handwriting means. So I think that's funny.
Or like, yeah,
That's
you have some letter that you don't know who wrote.
Yeah. That's my and
Someone
and
like counterfeit a check or something.
It introduces a mystery too.
And it also gives like an interesting status inversion. So I like that. So that's a 1. Who gets a 1 die?
I'll just put it over here.
Great.
Easier to reach. Handwriting analyst and anxious client.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Kyle can pick a need, a location, or an object.
Give me those objects.
All right, I had a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Kyle's gonna pick an object.
So again, these are funny. The categories do not at all tip off that this is about pens.
Right.
We have objects of scorn, of destruction, of lust, of pride, of mystery, and we'll never have it, of curiosity.
We can't have scorn either.
I'm very curious of what those options are.
We're out of 1s, huh?
Well, 1s and 6s.
No.
And it's interesting, if
But
you
we
don't
have
have
a
a number at
wild
all,
card, right?
it knocks out a whole category.
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
you can't spend it to get in there with the
Right.
wild, because you only have 1 left.
Let me read off of mystery, because obviously I'm drawn to that. Subtly fake fountain pen rarities. Grimy photograph of an SS officer holding a pen. Pile of high-end office supplies soaked in urine. Taser and flexicuffs.
Just like hushed voices like, did you urinate on this office equipment?
I did, and I had good reason.
You better explain yourself, Laureline.
I don't think I need to, Bob. I don't think I need to.
All right, we'll get started. We'll get started.
Yupik Neptitak mask from Toksuk Bay, Alaska.
Whoa.
What?
On the
What?
pen with no name.
Say that 5 times fast.
One,
Yeah.
again? What?
It's a mask. It's a
Okay.
cool mask.
Weird.
Great.
Yeah.
From Alaska.
From Alaska.
Not as good as urinated on
Taser and
pens.
flexi cuffs.
I'm gonna go with object of destruction. No, object of pride. Object of pride.
Oh.
Object of pride.
Ooh, for who?
And the people who are getting this object of pride are Amanda and Jones.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And what is the object of pride?
Well, that's
We'll
what we'll
fill
have to
that
figure out.
in,
That's
yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
So,
the
like,
major
object.
category.
I'll do a need.
Close.
So we want to space out the needs so that one person doesn't get 2,
Yep.
generally. So that would be me and Kyle and you and Amanda. Then everyone has a need. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll fill in one for me and Kyle, I guess. So I have 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 is to get revenge. 3 is to get in room 404. Already interested in that. 4 is to get honored. And 5 is to get rich. 6 is to get a little. Which is funny. But it's not all sex. It's like a pen-themed gift for someone very special.
Just looking for a
Or
little
respect.
Yeah.
Or hi.
I was gonna say earlier, like drug dealer and client always winds up in some category somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm going to get into room 404.
Yeah.
Because Lammy's in there, locked in room 404.
Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh, Lammy.
So that's ours as well?
You left.
That's me and you.
There's
You
so
left
many-
Lammy in the room.
All right, need
So
to
much
get
is
in room
happening in there.
404.
Lammy.
404.
Lammy. So we got.
Infamous
So I got
room.
to. I got to think of a need for Kyle and.
No,
No,
for you, you can
myself
do a
and Amanda.
need for you and Amanda or a location for you and me.
I'm gonna do a need
You
for
and
myself
I?
and Amanda.
No, you and me.
Oh, I mean, to get rich. To get rich or get the pen.
We're
So
already,
We
I
can't
think
do
we're
it to get the
already
pen.
Oh, to-
rich.
Oh, we can't do to get the pen.
No.
Ah, that's everything. That's our. All right. So
Wait,
to get
what
rich, I
number
think
is
is the next best thing. We're both
Get into
collectors,
room 404.
Well, what are the things in that
and the darks
category?
come to these things to get loaded. So I think rich. I think rich fits into.
All right.
I think we're out of 3s.
But you can't, like, that's with you and Ian.
No, this is between Amanda
Right,
and I.
but
This is
to
our
get,
need.
To get that is like with you and Ian. You're both trying to get
Right,
rich.
but-
Right, I'm
Amanda and I are
already
both
rich,
collectors.
But I'm already rich.
She's rich.
I'm a
Get more
millionaire.
rich.
You want to get more rich?
That's
No.
what rich people want to do.
It's
No,
true.
my handwriting analyst tells me I don't need it.
You are objecting to my getting rich. Okay, but then there's to get revenge,
Yeah.
and to get honored.
Yeah, both of those would be great.
Okay. To get honored by the pen witch.
There we go!
Oh, wait, what number is that, though?
2.
We can do it.
And number 4 is the
We can
thing.
do it.
Okay.
To get honored.
To get honored.
By the honored by the pen witch. No,
It's
that
an
goes
honor.
too
It's an
many.
honor just to get honored by the
So
pen
wait,
witch.
should I just go ahead and
flip-
assign that?
Yeah, you could go ahead and assign that.
Oh, we have an object. Do we have an object? We can have an object and a need, right?
No.
No.
Oh, Brandon.
So
Actually,
I
that
was
Kyle.
So
So you can give the honored by to me and Brandon or to Kyle and Amanda.
then
We forgot that you already had an object.
okay. Then for you and Amanda though, Confronting Analysts and okay, hold on, sorry. Yeah, okay. I think this still works. To get
To
honored.
get honored?
Yeah.
Okay, so
get
we're getting
honored.
So
honored.
You have a need to get honored by the pen witch if we fill that in.
And you gave the dice out. Or is that okay?
I gave the 4
Um,
to you, but I'll give it to
But here
Good,
are the
yeah.
options for that. Well, how many? What are we at?
2,
Twos?
4, and 5.
Okay, so the pen witch, to get honored, or was that hammered, or with the coveted best pin of show award
Oh,
Ooh.
best in show.
with the pen witch.
To be honored by the pen witch is pretty hilarious.
Can't.
Is it all caps again? Pen witch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm imagining like
Let's get
Jane
honored by the
Lynch.
pen witch.
in-
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Is there some kind of ceremony
So
involved?
we need the 2
Oh,
to go.
absolutely.
or is this
somewhere,
just
yeah.
like at the bar under like after with like after a Mai Tai? She's like, yeah, it's a good pen. I like it.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, yeah.
To be honored by the pen witch. All right, Kylie. You can either fill in the need to get in room 404, the object of pride, or you can pick an overarching category for location for
Which should be
Brandon
location.
and
Yeah,
myself.
location.
I'm going to
Yeah.
look at those objects.
Location.
of pride.
Location. You're not a mother, so you don't know the pride. What's that from?
oh,
Lion King.
Oh no. Yeah, exactly.
Raising Arizona.
X-Files, baby. One of the best ones ever.
Oh, home.
You don't
Yeah.
know the pride.
Yeah, well, that episode was banned from Fox. They didn't ever air it
Whoa, why?
Because it's
pretty
horrific. It's
Lots of
it's
incest.
it's all kinds.
That'd be a fiasco.
I mean, it's
a good
horrific. It's also kind of insulting.
Whoa.
Sure.
I find there's a little bit of like a,
Yeah,
but no, it's mostly just gross.
yeah.
There's a woman under a bed. And she doesn't have legs
Just there for breeding.
Making
stock.
babies.
with her sons.
Where's the X-Files fit in?
They're causing trouble in town. There's people go
It's-
missing, and I
it's
think they
a
find a
gro- it's a
body near the
gross out
house, and
thing.
so They bring in
It's horrible.
Sometimes Mulder
Not
and
safe-
Scully just
not
deal with
safe for
CSI
work.
stuff.
because they don't know. Yeah, it
they
could
don't
be.
know. Sometimes
Well,
it is.
yeah.
I mean, a lot of
The
times
aliens, Kyle.
the X-Files tangent. A lot of times it's just Mulder. We'll be like, "This is curious. I want to get in
Yeah,
on this."
Curious.
So there's just something about it.
I
That
thought
he's
there's
like,
always something supernatural, like a big old.
Well, the fact that
Well-
she's like still alive and like all gross under a bed is like.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they're all, like,
because they're
deformed.
federal agents, so they get called in on federal crimes, which could be missing persons, which could
Yeah.
be murders or murder streaks. They did serial killers, so sometimes there's a supernatural cross section,
A lot
but
of
not
them aren't
always.
supernatural.
What's the whole point of the show then? It
Well-
could have just been CSI.
Mysteries,
tangent.
Kyle.
The tangent. So strong.
The postmodern Prometheus, the episode that's black and
Yeah.
Yep.
white, very rapey.
Right?
Yeah.
It's
Like
it's
I rewatched
really,
it, I was like,
really
that was a nice episode. I'm like, oh,
inappropriate.
jeez.
And then at the end, they're all like, "We're so happy about all
Monsters
that
will be
rape."
monsters.
Cher's
Yeah.
here. I'm like, what
Like,
is?
no, he was been drugging people and impregnating them with his monster babies.
Yeah.
It's horrid.
So locations.
No, we're
Okay.
doing the object of pride is going to
Object
be a
of pride.
certificate of authenticity.
Oh.
For number 4.
Yep.
A certificate of
I have a certificate of authenticity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they're prideful of it.
This is a
It's
Steinbrenner.
something to have that.
It's only one though.
All right.
Yes.
a Steinbrenner.
Or whatever.
Yeah, what is
the
it?
pen
It's
names are
it's
gonna be so good.
Oh yeah. We're just gonna
Mont
make up-
Blanc.
Yeah.
That's the one I know.
Mont
Blanc?
I have
is a
two
real kind
very
of
nice
pen.
pens in my bag. Can you grab those?
Yeah.
Right
It's
there in
a-
the front.
Oh, sure.
Sharpay.
A Sharpay. Okay, so I have two actual pens. This is a Staedtler Pigment Liner .5,
Staedtler.
and this is a Pigma Micron PN archival ink.
Not a Pigma Micra PN.
Archival ink.
PN means plastic nub, so it's better because then you can write from any angle. Yeah.
Is that how you feel about nubs? Is it?
Plastic nub.
Shut up, you plastic nub.
Shut up. Okay, so to get in room 404, we have 2 and 5 left. 2 is and leave a little message on the bed.
Amazing.
Which is poop.
It's not.
It's
and
poop.
could be
Five
pee.
is-
Or it could be a
with
baby
Alan
named
Clark.
Lammy.
It's a delicate pile of feces
Wait,
on
what's
the pillow.
Sorry,
Come
what's
on.
the other one?
With Alan Clark alone. The other ones, if we
Who's
save
Alan
this,
Clark?
I love the celebrities that pop up.
yeah. If we saved it wild, the other ones are where the handoff is supposed to take place,
Ooh.
by impressing the judges, where the orgy is, and commit a little grand larceny. What are the other ones we need to
judges.
fill in?
The judges. We still have a location that needs to be filled in completely.
Oh, all right. Need to get honored.
get
Well, let's look at location.
Sure.
Locations 2 and 5, we've got inside the hotel and room 404. We've already got taped.
Did we officially
beneath
pick
the bed.
Penwich?
Yeah.
Or did you just add?
No, I picked it.
Okay.
We have
I
an
picked
extra
it.
die left, or what's up?
No, it was
no,
my.
we gave
no,
you the 2.
you
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
I did it.
No, this is correct. We have 3 left, and we have 3 dice left. So
Got
that,
it.
You want
Okay,
a cat fur on your
uh,
eye.
We have a cat.
so for locations, we got inside the hotel or room 404. We've already got a thing with room 404, so maybe we don't need to double down.
Yeah. Double down.
Inside the hotel.
Professor Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Yeah.
Room 403 with the party raging next door.
Yeah. In room 402.
Right. It's a whole new thing. Yeah.
Well, the 404 one is taped beneath the bed, slipped into the Gideon Bible, on the shelf in the closet, in the bathtub, on the fold-out cot, under a pile of blood-stained towels.
Oof.
And inside the hotel is on the roof, staff elevator, Gridiron Champions sports bar,
Yeah.
in the
pretty
jacuzzi, room 403 with the party raging next door, and lobby amidst the pen collector's turf war. All right, whatever. We'll just do inside the hotel.
Okay. Now I am. We got need.
You could fill in the location.
I like the need though.
And
Remember,
your choice
though-
of 5s.
Remember though, yeah, this one is not wild, so it's
Yeah.
a 5 or a 5.
Yep.
So you could look in inside the hotel 5 and to get in room 404 5. Or to be honored by the Penwitch.
No, it's over
Oh
here.
no, that's already locked in. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's locked.
Penwich is locked.
Sorry, inside the hotel 5.
That's the
Room
party.
403 with the party raging next door.
And then what's 5 for
Or
getting
need.
home?
Alan
Get in
Clark,
room?
which we haven't really established, and like I
Whoa,
don't know.
how can
Alan
we-
sounds kind of boring to me.
No.
To get into room 404
Have you met Alan?
with I have not. I'm just a lonely collector with Alan Clark alone.
I kind of like that. It could mean anything.
I don't think Alan Clark's a celebrity. I think he just has a big status among the pen
He's
collectors.
he's a
mean
big name in
anything.
pens.
So if we do 403, then we got to deal with all that. And that becomes a whole thing, the different specific rooms. But Alan Clark kind of opens it up. But then again, I'm just not getting that. Just not feeling. What was
are
like
the
what was the cutout guy? It was like
Oh yeah, a cardboard cutout
something
of,
like
Yeah.
that guy sounded appealing. Alan Clark just
Jacob-
kinda, I don't know.
You
Snooze.
don't have to like Alan Clark.
Well, what are the other ones under room 401?
where the handoff is supposed to take place, and leave a little message on the bed by impressing the judges where the orgy is, and commit a little grand larceny. Oh yeah, I guess we should do that probably just to look at. And then I'm sorry, what were the other
and then
categories?
inside the hotel.
And then inside the hotel, on the roof, staff elevator, Gridiron Champion Sports Bar, which we really like. In the jacuzzi, room 403 with the party raging next door. Lobby amidst a pen collector's turf war. I think the other inside the hotels are more fun than the other room 404s. So
Yeah.
maybe we bring in Alan Clark.
Okay.
We bring in a fifth.
All right, Alan.
To meet with Alan Clark. Oh no, just to get into room 404 with Alan Clark alone.
Alan Clark alone.
Okay.
And then I get a 5.
Is
What
it
am I-
Clark?
It's wild. So if you
Hey.
want to do the sports bar,
I could do anything for
You
the
could do that for-
location.
You can do anything within
inside the hotel
inside the hotel.
for Ian and myself.
I'm gonna go with the Gridiron Champion Sports Bar. I think
Excellent.
that's gonna be very useful. Apparently, that's some kind of a football reference. I think football.
Gridiron.
Yeah.
Gridiron
Is it
means football.
Champions.
Champions.
It
plural,
does?
I believe.
Yeah.
What
Gridiron
is it?
Champions.
What do you mean?
Gridiron is football.
Like it? It's synonymous.
It's just a fancy word for football.
Well, why do they need 2 words for one thing?
Because you don't use gridiron when the wife is home.
I feel like it sounds
don't
like
need to hear
what
that.
you
She
make
don't need to
pancakes.
hear
You don't
that
need to
word.
hear that word.
So we
That
did
made
it.
me very upset.
We did it. We
Just
we
you
done
saying
set this up.
She don't need to hear that word. All right, well, I've
right,
decided
so
on my
now-
character.
Now we need to come up with names and stuff. I already know
I'm
my
leaning
first name.
towards. I think we need an interesting, rich-sounding last name. My first name is gonna be Marnie.
All right, we'll write the whole.
But we have a shared last name.
Why? We're just collectors.
Oh, we're monarchs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well,
One
I
of
don't know. I
them's a
just
100 heir.
assumed that we.
I
guess we would not be
That's
married.
that's uber complicating things because we're in a relationship and they're in a
Are
relationship.
we?
You're. You did
His
it.
name is Honey.
My
did
name
it.
is Honey.
You did it. Okay, so only Ian and Kyle are in a confirmed relationship. But we don't have to be. And I kind of like us being like distant rivals.
I want the last name Cotter.
Cotter?
C-O-T-T.
Ooh.
Welcome
ER?
back. Welcome.
Or DD.
That was close to the
Back.
first name I was going to pick, but never mind. I can
You can
pick
do
something
it.
else.
You can be
No,
Cotter,
do
man.
it. Be Cutter or whatever.
I was going to be Copper. That was my
Yeah,
first name.
do it.
Copper? So-
Then there can be all kinds of miscommunications. Cotter?
Yep.
Don't worry, you'll change that after Act 1 probably.
Yeah. Honey Cotter.
You'll never catch me alive, Copper.
My name is Honey Cotter.
My name is
Pen enthusiast.
Copper Fudge.
Jones, what?
Jones, what?
Copper Fudge? All right.
Don't wear it out.
I will do my best not to.
Jones, I think you were the one who said we're doing understated characters, and you come out with Copper Fudge.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can still be understated. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't judge a book
Alright.
by its copper.
Doug Cotter.
Doug Cotter.
Doug Cotter.
I mean, honey was lowercase, the H.
So
in
I'm
honey, just
Marty
saying, you know, it's-
I'm saying it doesn't have
Sharpay. Of the Sharp Hays.
Oh! Oh!
Sharpay. Ooh, that
How do you pronounce
introduces
it,
a lot of
Sharpay?
things.
Yeah, and I put a weird accent on it too. I didn't spell it the way it's spelled.
But it's
in
but it's legit Sharpie. It's not like an imitation
I
pen
think
that
that
also
that's-
sold a lot.
That's amazing if you are if you're the legacy of the Sharpie family. That introduces a lot because Sharpies might be like looked down upon in the pen community too.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I put an obnoxious accent that I don't even know how. This side is bad. I didn't do it.
Okay.
Marnie Sharpay.
Sharpay.
It's not Sharpie. It's Sharpay.
Sharpay.
I could put an accent over the E in Marnie too, and it could be Marnie Sharpay.
Marnie Sharpay. It's not bad.
Let's do it.
All right.
But then we're going to get corrections on the proper use of the accents. So I just want to go ahead and put it out there.
We take corrections very seriously.
I know
here
it's
at
wrong.
Fiasconauts.
Yeah.
I know it's wrong.
We take, you know,
We won't read them, but
laboriously
we'll know
go
they're
through
out
all of
there.
them at the beginning of every episode from the previous.
Go ahead and put an umlaut over the A and one of those little swirls above the N. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do. Okay, so you already
it's
had a voice for Doug Cotter.
Mary-
Doug Cotter. Yep.
Doug Cotter.
Hi there. I'm Doug Cotter. I'm going to a pen show this weekend.
So Doug's a real understated guy.
Yeah.
Maybe Honey should be just like a bottle of energy. Ooh.
They're all pen people.
They're all pen people. They are all pen people.
We're dependable.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no! Get ready.
It begins.
Yeah. Man, it's not gonna put a lid on that. I'll tell you.
Oh.
Oh, I get it.
I'll
A
keep it
cap?
under my cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to do this in order. You guys can come up with a voice of your own too.
Sure. Cobber's a very tired man. Hi, I've been in the pen biz for a while. Another convention. Here we go again. Okay.
Oh, you're the 100
So
air.
you're on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm Monet Sharpay.
The brown suit, like one size too small. Chris Farley in this tiny suit.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
that's Copper.
Monet Sharpay.
I'm Monet Sharpay.
I hate Marnie so much. Let me tell you.
What is the age of Marnie Sharpay?
Monet Sharpay does not say her age.
Oh.
But Monet Sharpay is probably in her early 40s.
Okay.
Trust fund baby.
And how old is Copper? Fudge.
Copper's probably pushing he's probably 52.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Okay,
late
okay.
40s, but yeah,
Pushing
probably early
52.
50s. Yeah.
How old
Doug-
is Doug?
Things
Doug-
changed when he hit 50. That's a
Cotter?
big moment for Copper.
Doug Cotter is 63.
Oh God.
Yep.
Okay then.
This will be the oldest Fiasconauts we've ever done.
Yeah. Okay then. Honey Cotter will be 66.
Nice.
Yeah. Older woman.
We just had a miracle baby.
We just had a miracle baby named Lemmy.
Lemmy's our little miracle.
You know,
Lammy.
the child, we didn't think it was possible. I broke a hip in labor,
But we're so proud
but
of
we're
him.
so proud of little Lemmy. I think we meant to say Lenny. It was a typo, but
They
another
misheard you with
another
the.
miracle.
It's just another
But
miracle.
it was such a miracle that you were
Yeah.
like, who are we to change?
Yeah, the
was as
labor
it was
made my
intended.
fixodent come unstuck, so my teeth were a little loose.
Come on.
And how old is Lammy?
That's not 66 with like my fix-it came loose.
Yeah, my grandma had dentures in her 60s.
Okay, all right.
What? How old is Lammy?
Newborn.
Newborn.
Wow.
I just had her.
Parents of
miracle
newborn
baby.
baby.
Miracle baby.
Newborn
Yeah.
baby Lammy.
Yeah.
And you look fantastic.
Thank you. Still working on the voice.
We got a whole break to figure
Yeah,
out.
So
Yeah.
So do you want to just lay it out?
Yeah, let's lay it out.
Okay.
Whose is what's it?
Doug Cotter. My relationship with Marnie Sharpay is that I am a handwriting analyst, and you are the anxious client.
I need to know.
Yeah. Just hold
This
on
is
a
an
second.
actual Sharpay document.
This takes time. Just give me a moment.
What does it mean?
And my need is to get honored by the pen witch. All caps.
Not an actual witch.
Yeah.
We're playing this one straight.
Yeah. Playing it straight.
My name is Honey Cotter. I am the proud mother of a newborn baby with my husband Doug. Our baby's name is Lammy. And we need to get into room 404 with Alan Clark alone. Both of us need to do that.
Yeah.
Alone with the two of you.
Yeah. He just needs to know.
Is
Or
Alan
whatever.
Clark the pen witch? Are these two separate characters, or are
I think they're separate characters.
they? Okay. all right.
Alan Clark is Lemmy grown up.
Ooh.
Lammy.
No.
Time travel.
Yeah, no time travel. We're playing this one straight.
This is straight.
Jones.
I am Copper Fudge. I am a 100-air collector of precious pens. And I have an object of pride, which is a certificate, or I need to get my hands possibly somehow on a certificate of authenticity.
Possibly that needs to have the handwriting analyzed.
I don't know.
Well, I can't help you there.
I don't know
need
what
my handwriting analyst.
I don't need
is
what
for
you
me
need analyzed.
only.
All I know is I got to get that certificate of authenticity, and I got to wind up with you somehow, sometime at the
make some
the Gridiron Champions Sports Bar.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah.
And the dorks who come to these things are loaded, honey. Are loaded, honey.
Honey.
Honey. Your name is Honey, right?
Yeah.
My name is Honey.
And I'm
I'll just make this a
Marnay
capital.
Sharpay of the Sharpay family.
Ooh.
Yes, you may have heard of us. You know what we like to say in our family. Everything's permanent.
Everything is permanent. That's what this.
No pressure.
That's what it's on the crest.
Everything's permanent.
Everything is permanent.
And Kyle is my handwriting analyst or analyst, depending on your pronunciation. And I'm an anxious client. And I also want to get honored by the Pen Witch. So badly.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I need to do.
So it's going to be a rip-roaring trip to the Pen Convention here on Fiasconauts with Pen Show coming up right after this. Hi, welcome back to, the beginning of the whole thing. Kyle will begin as Doug Cotter. Take it away, Kyle.
Doug Cotter and Honey Cotter are driving on their way to the convention.
You're not going to do that the whole scene, are you?
What's the Subaru SUV? Is it the Outback?
That
Or
is a
Forester.
Subaru. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Forester. They drive
Okay.
a Subaru Forester.
Nice.
All right, so that's more like,
Yeah, thank you.
okay.
Lammy is cooing in the back seat. A newborn baby, only 4 months old.
4 months, wow.
Yeah, but there's
So I have a broken hip. Still.
yeah.
How long does it take for a hip to heal?
Depends.
Not 4 months. So
No.
it's probably fine. But I
And
walk with a
especially
cane.
You're not
There's-
fast.
Right.
There's hip
Replacements?
stuff that goes, like, they can do it super fast now.
Okay. Cool. So I walk with a limp.
I bet you had a C-section.
Oh, I probably had a C-section.
Yeah.
Which still broke my hip.
Okay. Oh.
The doctors leaned on it for like a hot second.
They looked at it askance and it broke.
Oof.
Okay.
That's why you should do weightlifting.
I should.
Yeah.
Swimming. I started swimming.
Honey, I want to thank you for being willing to come to the Pen Show this year.
Oh. I forgot my voice. Now, Doug, you know this. These pens are important to you, and it may surprise, but I've been reading up on the pens myself, and I have begun to see the fascination. They're very interesting. These pens.
What have you been reading? What do you mean?
Monthly Digest, pen aficionados Monthly Digest.
Lammy, can you keep it down on the back?
Now, Doug, don't talk to our miracle baby like that. If she wants to coo and speak, let her. It's important for her development.
Honey, this is the first you've ever shown any interest in any of my pens. And
Well-
Lammy is ruining the moment. Lammy, please.
Maybe Lammy's interested in the pens as well.
Now come on, honey. Lammy does not have a thought of what she likes yet.
Well, be that as it may, I think that some of the pens are very colorful, and they have a good heft, and her little hands like to grasp the pens.
No, Lammy will not be touching a pen this week.
Honey reaches back and takes a pen from Lammy.
Gosh dang it, Lammy, stop it.
Well, I took the pen away. I gave her this pen, and she likes it.
Doug pulls over. That's the fun part. Honey, did you hand Lammy a pen?
I gave her this pen. It's just a Bic. I got it at the gas station. It's okay, sweetie. Here, take the pen.
No.
Look, she loves it.
Besides my...
She's like her daddy. She loves pens.
Honey, besides my affinity toward pens, a pen is not a safe toy for a 4-month-old child.
I taped the cap on. I took some duct tape and I taped on the cap. It won't fall off.
Give Lammy a toy. We bought toys. Give
She
Lammy
hates
a toy.
all the toys.
Lammy,
She hates
here.
all the
Here, Lammy,
toys.
touch this toy.
She hates them. See, she hates the toys. She only likes pens.
Oh, yeah, a writing implement.
No.
She's a genius. It
Hold on a
sounded like
second.
she just said writing implements. Doug,
I swear to you, I heard the exact same thing.
our baby girl's first words.
I'm not crazy, am I? Did I hear her?
I heard it as well.
She should not be able to say that.
Where did she hear it?
Well, of course, I'm saying
You
it
say
every
writing
day.
implements every day.
I'm saying that
You
every
could just
day.
call them pens, sweetie. That's much shorter.
But there's something to it. Look at you, Lammy. Did you just say writing implement?
Did you say writing implement, Lammy? I think
No,
it might
say
have
it
been
again, though. Say
It might have been a coincidence,
Say it
Doug.
again.
Like a million typewriters and monkeys writing Hamlet. You know, it's just a freak thing. She didn't know what she was saying.
I'm not comfortable with Lammy holding a pen, by the way.
All right. I'll hold her instead. And I'll hold the pen in my own hand.
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll be safer. How's that? Come here, Lammy. Oh. All right.
Honey, I have another question. Now that I think of it, what are you doing with a Bic?
I told you I bought it at the gas station for Lammy to play
What
with.
did I tell you?
I didn't think that you'd appreciate one of
About-
your nice pens.
Bics. In my car.
Oh, is that Bic?
Yeah.
I thought it was Pilot.
Pilot I hate. You're right, I hate Pilot.
You hate Bic and Pilot?
Yes. Get it out of my car.
Oh, well, I'm not going to litter, Douglas. I'm not going to throw it out of the vehicle.
Okay, the next rest stop,
All right.
I'm going to ask you
we'll
to
pull
put
over
that
and
Bic in the trash.
I will throw it in the trash.
Okay.
Should I salvage the tape?
Salvage the tape.
All right.
We may need
I'll
that.
put it on the ball. Scene?
You're supposed to toss dice at us.
Oh,
It's a
I
success.
can't reach the dice.
Yeah.
All right, let's throw some dice over on both sides of the table. Yeah.
Yeah, you succeeded
Yeah.
clearly, so
Yeah.
you should get a successful die.
Yeah, because we're going to throw that Bic away at the next rest stop.
Yeah, so that you give that to somebody.
Oh, okay, I'll give that right back to you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Okay,
Should have given to Baby for writing implement. Oh, well.
we'll give it to him. next.
Don't reward that behavior.
Okay, so immediately following that, we're at the rest stop.
Oh, okay.
And I have accidentally, I was trying to carry Lammy, and I was getting the Bic, and I took what I thought was the baby's changing bag into the restroom with me to change Lammy, but it was in fact Douglas's specialty pen carrying case.
Oh no.
And while I was trying to juggle all these things, a man, I changed. I realized my mistake and was leaving the bathroom with the still soiled Lammy, the pen case. I've already thrown the Bic away, and I salvaged the tape. And I'm carrying a case, and the case is loose in my hands, and a man runs past and steals the case.
From the women's restroom?
No, I'm outside the restaurant now.
Okay.
I'm going back to the car to get the baby bag instead
Yeah.
of the pen bag. They look weirdly similar.
Uh-huh.
And a man steals the case, and I'm like, no, Doug, but you're in the bathroom,
Yep.
and you take a while. So the man runs off, but while he is running, I happen to see, I'm eagle-eyed.
Yep.
You know, I can't move fast and I can't carry things very
some
effectively.
thick glasses
but I've got
on.
some, yeah, I'm eagle-eyed, and I see that his bumper sticker says ALAN
Uh-oh.
CLRK. and it has a Pen Show bumper sticker on his car. And he tears off. And I go, Alan Clerk? All right. Well, he's going to the same place we're going, I reckon. Come on, Lemmy, let me change you. I know it. Doug's
It's somebody at the gas station. Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh, I'm all right.
I saw the whole thing. Can I get something?
Well, I just don't know. My husband's going to be very upset. All of his collectible pens were in that bag. But I think he's
Do you need me to
going
hold
the
your
same
grandson while you make a phone call?
well, this is my daughter. Oh my God, Lemmy! This is my daughter, and she's a genius. I go back to the car. Scene?
Oh,
Yes?
okay.
Okay, I think
Sure.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad thing.
I
That's
think
a
that's
failure,
bad.
yeah.
You did it. Wow, the rare first scene fail.
And I'll give that to the
Oh.
baby for writing implement in the previous scene.
Oh.
Nice.
Because I got it taken away from me.
What?
Because I don't have it anymore, so I failed at
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Lammy.
Well, now it's just the colors are irrelevant in this phase when we're gifting
I
them.
don't think I'll ever understand the die concept. I'm just gonna do whatever. people
During
tell
a
me.
scene, if you get a white, it means your character gets what you want, and if you get a black, it means you don't. And then after in Act 1, you just give the dice to other people. The colors don't really matter there, but if you have a lot of one color, that means you're more likely to get a good ending. So you
Okay.
want a lot of blacks or a lot of whites.
Oh,
If you've got like an even split, it's less good.
I see.
You should never try to.
Don't try to win.
Yeah.
We just try to
What
have
is winning in this?
Yes,
There's no winning.
exactly.
There's no way.
Telling a good story.
All right, Copperfudge.
Friendship.
Yeah.
All right, Copper Fudge is sitting in the outside area, the little gated section of the Gridiron Champion Sports Bar within the Poppleton Pines Hotel.
Ooh.
And he's got a couple in him. It's in the afternoon. It's like 1.
Yeah.
And
As you do.
I am stressed. I got a lot on my mind. I'm totally by myself. There's not even a lot of people at the sports bar. Like, and it's everyone that is there is like inside watching golf or something, and like I'm just completely outside on my own. And I see Doug and Honey Cotter come sauntering into the Poppleton Pines Hotel, and I recognize Doug.
Whoa.
And I very quickly pay my. Just like I had my bill for a while. I'm still on just a little bit left of my
Write
last
the
beer,
room
and I
number on it.
swigged that really quickly. And I I try to be all James Bond about it and fail, but like secretly kind of like hustle up to you guys and get in line behind you as you are checking into the hotel.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like eavesdropping.
I'm carrying the baby.
Sure.
Sure.
Just checking in, please. Here.
Yes, right away. You'll be in room 402.
That simply won't do.
402?
Yeah.
Why not, sir?
Another lady's like, "Sir, I'm open if you need anything," and I'm like, yeah. I go over, the air conditioning's not working in my room. She's like, "Oh, what room are you in?" Like, "Oh, I'm in 382." She's like, "Okay, that's not a room, but
382.
that's a really big.
This is a big hotel.
That's a big hotel.
hotel.
382." And she said, "Oh, okay. Well, let me just speak to somebody in maintenance real quick." And she leaves. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then I wrote down 402 and crossed it out.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please tell me why you don't want to take the one room that we have available? We are full right now.
Honey and I are symmetrists. Are you familiar with the symmetrist?
Before I
religion.
worked the pen convention, I was not familiar with it, but I have to say that now that I've worked it for several years, I know exactly what you mean. Would you be satisfied with room 303?
No.
We could also do 616.
Doug will just beat around the bush. Do you have room 404? We like palindromic, rotationally symmetrical rooms.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 404 is already taken.
By whom?
Well, I'm not allowed to tell you.
I suppose.
It's hotel policy, but I can give you 808.
All right.
Was 808 fine, really?
We'll take 808. Yes, it's got both. It's vertically, horizontally, rotationally. Actually, it's better.
Okay. If 808 is available.
We would love
808 is available. Just so you know, it's 2 full-size beds. I hope that's okay.
That's fine.
Are there 2 bathrooms?
No.
Jones, you're seen, by the way.
I know.
All right, okay.
I grab a piece of paper and I write "screw the cold" on it, and I put that at the desk to leave for her because she's still gone, like making a phone call. And I'm just like, "Screw the cold." Put it there and slide on by the two of you, and I lean into you and I say, "I can get you into 404," and then I wander off.
Doug, do you know who that man was?
No, what did he say? What was that?
He said I could get you into 404.
Well, then come back. Hey.
I'm still looking in a distance, like, I lock eyes with you, like,
come over here, sir.
and I'm still going, and then I
We can't leave the desk. We haven't checked in yet.
I'm still looking, and I'm way down the hallway, like winking.
Doug, who is that
And
man?
then I wink as I exit a little closer to where the actual convention's taking place.
What was that?
It's a man I had a run-in with last year. I recognize him.
At the previous pen convention?
Yeah. His name's Copper Fudge.
Copper Fudge? I agree, Lemmy. What a bizarre name.
Yeah.
It sounds like some kind of terrible dessert.
Excuse me, here are your key cards.
Oh, thank you.
And I just want to let you know that on the 8th floor, there is no working vending machines or ice machines. So if you need those, you have to go down to floor 4 for those.
Okay, that thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We have plenty of treats, but thank you.
You won't have ice, though. Enjoy your stay.
I'm sorry. Did you say we have to go down to floor 4?
You have to go down to floor 4 for a working ice machine, yes.
What about floor 7 through 5?
Those floors don't have ice machines.
Well, why not?
Sir.
How rude! The manager shows up. Is there a problem here?
He didn't mean anything by it. We'll be going. We'll be going.
Honestly.
And scene.
Is that it? Yeah, I guess that's a positive for me.
We'll see.
Sure?
Yeah.
Why not?
You got everything you wanted out of that scene, I think. I can get you into 404.
Which is like Alan Clark's room, right?
Okay, yes. Yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows?
It's definitely Alan
Probably.
Clark's room right now. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Because meanwhile, in room 404.
Ooh, nice.
Well, maybe. But why not? Meanwhile, in room 404, Marnay Sharpay and Alan Clark are having some Moët Blanc. And it's delightful. I don't even know. You know, Alan,
Yes.
every year I come to this pen convention and I can't seem to collect any more pens, you know? My pen collection is so complete. There's something elusive that I don't know how to get satisfaction, you know?
It's almost like you have to find some other way to thrill yourself around people like this.
It's true. It's true.
I couldn't even tell you what pen convention this is. I don't know the name. I just go from one to the next. They all blend together.
Oh, Alan.
Oh, Marnay.
It's Marnay.
Oh, excuse me. Marnay.
Thank you. That's much more appropriate. Have I told you that my handwriting analyst is coming this year? I'm very excited. I've been sending him things through the mail to analyze, but this will be the first time he'll be able to see me write. I think that's going to really solve a lot of things for me, Alan, darling.
Your handwriting analyst? You only have one?
There's only one worth having. Come on, Alan.
Oh, don't be silly, Marnay. I know several. Wait, who's your man? Who are we talking about? Who's showing up? Who do you got, huh? Who do you got?
Well, you wouldn't know. Because he's mine. I found him.
Oh.
I nurtured him from a fledgling handwriting analyst. I saw the true gift.
So I couldn't enlist this man's services even if I wanted.
Alan, I don't want you to take my Doug Cotter from me.
Well, I got his name, didn't I?
You know, I could analyze your handwriting, Alan.
Well, I think I'm gonna have a meeting with this Doug Cotter.
I was in the middle of giving you a put-down. I could analyze your handwriting,
I'm in the
Alan.
middle of stealing your analyst and adding him to my list.
You won't be able to steal that, Alan. You're not able to steal anything.
Oh, really?
Yes. What I was going to say is if I analyzed your handwriting, I'd say, has been washed up nobody with a subpar pin collection. Oh, I know, I'm wicked.
Well, it's not that hard when we're born with the pen collection in our crib, is it, Marnay Sharpay? Some of us had to work for our collections.
And I feel bad for them. Get out of my room, Alan.
All right. You just see it throws the wine on the floor.
Okay, so you give the black one of those to somebody. Probably, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, Doug. So now we all have one more scene in Act 1.
Yep.
Starting with Doug.
Doug Cotter is setting up his table on the convention floor. His table for his services.
Uh-huh.
And so it just says Doug Cotter, handwriting analyst. And it's the floor isn't open yet. No one's supposed to be here. But Alan shows up.
Ooh.
He's just setting things out.
Let me see. Doug Cotter, is it?
Why, yes, that's me. How are you, sir?
Says so on your nameplate there.
Yeah.
Your fancy little nameplate. Doug Cotter.
Yeah, sure enough.
Yeah, you analyze handwriting, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. My name is Alan Clark. I don't know if, I don't believe we've met before.
I don't believe we have, but your name strikes me for some reason.
Well, that's because I frequently employ the services of, people like you. It's just kind of a necessity in the biz.
Sure.
You might have heard of my collection before you've heard of me. I mean, it speaks for itself. I have, pens from all over the world, some really historical beauties. But I gotta admit, I'm always on the lookout for a new analyst. And I hear from my friend Marnay Sharpay that you might be one of the best.
Well, look, I'm new at this, but it's nice that Marnay was willing to put in a good word for me.
I kind of smile and lean in and like kind of forcibly place an envelope on the desk in front of you.
Well,
Forcibly?
What's this?
Like, I don't slam it,
Yeah.
but there's a bump to it that you can feel, through the table.
A deliberate placement.
What's this?
And I kind of like I'm being pulled over by a cop. I kind of nudge, and you can see a couple like $50 bills kind of slipping out of the envelope. A test?
Okay. Doug opens the envelope nervously, shaking his hands. And inside is the alphabet in cursive. I see. You are admitting something. You are you're guilty of something. You feel guilt.
I was clearly getting off on that. Like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Sir, did you take my pens?
Okay. All right.
Did you take my pens?
you've got 24 hours, and I'm gone.
Leaving the hundreds of dollars.
You've got 24 hours.
Attention all attendees of the Pen Convention here at Poppleton Pines. We are going to be having a buffet hour in the Gridiron Bar. Please come on by and sample our fritters.
Doug grabs the cash and gets up immediately. End scene.
Just for the record, has the show floor opened yet?
Not
This is
yet.
where this is.
I think
We're exhibitors.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, the buffet might open tonight, maybe.
It's for the exhibitors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, exhibitor-
So it starts
exhibitor
tomorrow.
only
The convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Is that a success or a failure?
That's a great question.
I think it's a success.
I think that's a success.
You're right. Yeah,
You've
yeah.
We
got
both sit.
You've got a
I got
The
You accepted my thing, and
The
you were cool with
identity
it,
of
and so
Alan
we all,
Clark.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're moving
Oh yeah,
forward
right back to
positively.
John's friend. He's getting a lot of Alan Clark points right now.
Alan Clark
I
point.
know. Are you Alan Clark?
Nobody wants Copper
You dragged
Fudge.
me to that.
No,
Yeah.
it's Copper
Poor
Fudge.
Copper
We all
Fudge.
want Alan Clark.
Okay. So, Honey, Carrying Lammy, Doug are sitting and eating fritters at the buffet, at the table, and Copper Fudge is at the you know, it's like, so there's two booths, and they're facing like this, and Doug is sitting here, and Copper is sitting like with his back to him at the next booth, right? Trying to get our attention, and I'm the only one who's facing you, so I can like see you, and I'm like, honey, I think that man is behind you again, the strange man who said he could get us into room 404.
Doug turns around. Copper. Copper, what?
Huh?
What?
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 Come sit with us.
What?
You clearly want to come talk to us. Just come talk to us.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, and do you think they'll be confused about that I've switched tables? Should I?
We could.
Maybe I should wait for a waiter and let
Miss,
them.
Miss.
Yes?
Is it all right if we ran into our friend here? Can he join our table?
The next time you come back, I'm gonna be at a
course.
different table.
That's fine, sir. I'll just transfer your bill right over to that other table.
Okay.
Thank you.
not a big
Thank
deal.
you,
It's
miss.
very.
I'm in room 382. If that's applicable in any way.
We can charge the whole bill to your tab.
Don't do that. I'm just letting you know what room I'm in.
We could do separate checks. It's all right.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Thank you very much.
They're in 808. I overheard.
The,
They're in room 808.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
now most of the
You're welcome.
hotel knows.
Copper, why would you? Why would you do that?
What?
Why would you do that?
You told me to sit here.
You yelled our room number very loudly.
No, Copper, look at me.
It's the way you do things here.
Copper, look at me. I'm gonna give you $50 to leave me and my family alone.
You invited me to the table.
Yeah, for this.
You-
He slides a wadded up
that?
$50 bill.
Where did you get that $50, Doug?
I'm in the business.
There's something written on the $50 bill.
There's something written on the $50 bill. What does that say?
The dorks who come to these things are loaded, honey? What does that mean?
Is that a capital H? It's a lowercase h. It's not for me.
Are you passing me some kind of a note?
No, I'm
Are
passing
you calling him honey?
Are you calling me honey?
Doug, is there something going on?
Doug, is there something going on?
Copper.
Doug, look.
There is.
I remember back in college,
Yeah.
you and that boy Philip were very close, and I told you that it's okay.
That was 40 years ago.
That it's okay, Douglas. You just have to tell me.
It's absolutely not with Copper here. I simply want you
But
to
it is
go.
with Philip.
Well, yeah, Philip was a real thing.
All right. Well, that's okay. I'm just telling you, it's okay.
We had a time with Philip. Look, I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
And look, our miracle baby.
Yeah, of course. This is not like Philip. Copper, you are not
Well, you're
like
calling
Philip.
him honey on a $50 bill.
No, I didn't write that. Look, what did I teach you about handwriting? That's clearly not my
That's
handwriting.
clearly not your handwriting. You write honey much nicer than that.
So you don't want to get in room 404?
Who's in room 404? As symmetrists, we are very interested in this room, of course.
Well, whoever's in there is going to cost you more than $50, I'll tell you that much.
Can I interest you all in
Get
a
away!
fritter refill?
Get away!
Oh,
Copper, you're being very rude.
What?
No, he's like
To-
this. This
what?
is what he's like. This is what he's like.
He just yells constantly.
Yeah, he's a rude man.
Huh?
Copper, be nicer to the staff.
We were having a conversation.
I just wanted to offer you a free fritter refill. A refill on your fritters.
I would love a new fritter, thank you.
Here you go.
Now,
Thank
Copper, it does just so happen that we have a special interest in room 404 because that is the first floor with ice and vending machines.
For some reason, they don't allow them on floors 5 through 7. And the one on 8 is broken.
I would like to propose a deal. You can keep your $50, sir. Oh. If I can get you into room 404, I need you to get an item for me. You think you could do that?
Well, what kind of item?
What are we talking about? Drugs or something?
No.
Well, what is it?
It's a piece of paper.
A piece of paper.
Something that you might be familiar with, sir. A certificate of authenticity. Oh. According to this dollar bill, the dorks who come to these things are loaded. But I think you already know that.
People write stuff on dollar bills all the time.
That could have been from an entirely different event.
Here, let me look at it. Let me look at it.
With a Simpson 5000, you know what pen that was made with. Does somebody just write with that pen on any dollar they see?
Oh, honey, I forgot to tell you, this is probably a coded message from Alan.
Who's Alan?
Alan Clark,
Alan Clark?
Yeah.
Well, that's the license plate of the man who stole all the pens.
Yeah, I think he kind of like gets off on like making me go through these hoops.
So do you think he knows? Well, your name is it's in your pen collection. It says property of Douglas Cotter. Mm-hmm. So you think that he stole the pens, came to the show, sought you out just to torment you with your own pen collection?
The rich ones, they do these types of things.
Rich people are very strange.
Yeah. Sorry.
Copper puts an envelope down in front of you on the table.
Uh-oh.
And slides it over.
What is
and
this
as he
about?
does, like, pocket change just kind of slips out of the envelope. It's got some quarters and pennies and stuff like that in there.
There are quite a few pennies in there.
There's more in there. If all you gotta do
I think there's about 83 cents in there.
is when you have your meeting with Miss Sharpay, you just gotta swap out her certificate of authenticity with this master forgery I've created.
And you promise that gets us into room 404?
Oh, yeah. Or I'd die.
Sorry, wait, Copper, is there supposed to be a forgery in here? It's just quarters.
Is this corn?
It's just corn.
And corn.
Oh, yeah.
Copper, there's a bunch of
There's a
cornmeal
couple
in
things
here.
of corn in there. Oh, that's my lunch. Wow, sorry. And I take that back and
His lunch
dump
is
the coins out.
Corn in an envelope.
And it's like, and I pull out a piece of paper that's like folded and then wadded.
Yeah.
And like unfurl it, and it is a horrible forgery. Not even close. All handwritten. I didn't even just like.
The authenticity
really
is
proud of it.
misspelled on this.
Miss Sharpay has been very good for my career.
She's a very important
to
client.
betray her.
All right. Well, then I'll stay in 404 myself.
No, we want 404.
Nope, that wrapped it up real easy.
We want 404.
Hey, ma'am, I think you can come over and give them their bill. We seem to be done here. And I get up and fix my belt.
That man is insane, dear.
I'm gonna go change
Well,
rooms.
tell me what you want,
Unless you change your mind.
Tell me what you want, honey.
What I want?
Yeah.
We need to find Alan Clark and get your pens back.
Oh, but he's writing riddles to me. This is a whole
Well, what do the other
thing.
50s say? And clearly Copper wants us to get into room 404 and get this certificate of authenticity. God knows why.
Well, if I understand correctly, he wants a certificate from Miss Sharpay.
Right.
Yeah.
But for what?
Oh, so that he's got some sort of pen that is inauthentic that suddenly becomes authentic. So he adds a lot of value to something that has
Right.
no
I
value.
remember reading about that. If you have it notarized,
Yeah.
certified.
I'm just standing here. Oh, did you want to pay your check or?
Yeah, can we just put it on room 808, please?
Oh, yep, right away.
And dairy,
Yes.
another chocolate milk, please.
Oh, you got it.
Make that two.
Okay, one for the baby.
She'll share mine.
Okay. It's not hotel policy, but fine.
So tell me what you want, and I'll do it.
Whose scene is it? I forgot.
It's ENC, which is why I'm doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's this is a very important scene in a lot of characters. Well, sweetheart, we need to get your pens back. First thing.
Yeah.
Copper Fudge seems like a very odd character.
Yeah.
And
He's a bad man.
I got that impression. The way he spoke to that lovely waitress,
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle that.
Last year, I saw him strangle a dog as a joke.
What?
Yeah. He got his hands around a dog.
Honey, were you wearing your glasses, though?
I was wearing my glasses.
You had your glasses
and he
on.
was laughing and straight. He didn't kill it. He didn't kill the dog. But he was choking that dog.
Could he have been petting the dog?
He was not petting.
Well, sweetie,
He's not right.
that is an extreme accusation. Well, let's not help Copper, then. We have his bizarre misspelled forgery. I guess we'll just hang on to that.
Just throw it away.
All right. Here.
Okay. I'll do whatever
We
you
can just
want.
leave it
I'll
here
do-
on the table.
Okay.
And then we just need to solve this riddle and get your pens back.
Okay.
Find Alan Clark. Mm-hmm. And, yeah. We cannot betray Miss Sharpay.
We can't.
Here are your chocolate milks.
Thank you.
Yours has 2 straws.
Oh, thanks. I take out an eyedropper from my coat, and I take some and just drip some into the baby's
Yum,
mouth.
yum, 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 yum.
And see. I'll give that to Doug. Okay. Now it's Copper Fudge's turn.
So the elevators ding, and I step out onto the penthouse floor.
Oh.
Whoa.
And the door is open, and
And a man immediately asks you, "Sir, are you meeting someone on this floor? Do you have business on this floor?"
I immediately turn back around and get in the elevator.
Not how I expected you.
I pop out on the floor beneath that and kind of look around.
Which is floor
Floor
8.
floor 9.
Okay.
That's the 10th floor is the top of
Sure.
the hotel. So I pop out on floor 9, and there is a cleaning lady cart that is up, and I can hear the cleaning lady is in the bathroom of the room using the bathroom, and she has left her jacket outside of the bathroom on a chair. And so I reach in and like grab it, way too small for me, way too small. But I like put it on, like rips a little bit in the back, and I get back in the elevator, go downstairs, shuffle through the lobby, go into the gift shop, and buy the biggest, craziest pair of glasses I can find, and put them on.
With all loose change.
And then come back in, and go in the elevator, take it all the way back up to the penthouse, and then boom, like opens up, and I just kind of strut
The man
in.
just ignores you.
And I walk in, and this is Mr. Alan Clark is staying in the penthouse.
Uh-oh.
And lots of people are there, all kind of bored. Nobody really looks like they're having fun. Just lots of socialites just kind of mingling. And I spot Marne Sharpay over
No, what
there.
I said
With
to
Alan
him
Clark? Is she-
was,
No, just talking to, hanging out by herself. Maybe just
if
having
you're
a.
going to use that kind of ink, it has to be indelible. As my family always says, everything is permanent.
Oh, Jim! And then those people she's talking to walk away, and she just like finishes her drink and
A canapé, thank you.
looks out at the fine city of Poppleton. And I come up. Excuse me. My name is Consuela, and I am I'm with the hotel security, ma'am. And unfortunately, there's been a death in the Sharpay family. And you need to go downstairs at once and talk to people at the front desk. And I recommend you. Unfortunately, you're probably gonna have to go home because bad things are happening elsewhere other than this hotel and this fine convention. I hate to ask this of you, but you should probably leave.
So at this moment, we cut to a confessional cam, and it's just Marne Sharpay talking to the camera.
Hijacking the scene.
The first time I met Copper Fudge was 5 years ago. At that time, he was dressed as a circus clown, and he informed me that my family's home had been engulfed in flames. The following year, he rode in on a horse and said he was a cowboy off to whisk me off to my greatest fantasy. So, I have to say, this year, I'm a little disappointed by the costume. Oh, really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow, I should just get right on that, shouldn't I, Copper?
It's I hate to be in this position. I really feel bad. If you need a hug, or just a shoulder to cry on, you can go, call the front desk, ask for Consuela. But I assume you probably just want to, be on the road. If you need help packing things up, I believe you're staying in room 404. I'd be happy to just help you prepare.
That's so nice of you, but you know what? I don't care.
I'm sorry?
No, I don't care. You could say any of my family died. It would be fine with me.
Well, I reach into my pocket and pull out my wallet.
Some corn comes out too.
Some corn comes out of the wallet.
Dry, like unprocessed.
But I
corn.
cup it as hard as I can to conceal it and pretend it's a phone. Uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, this is Consuela. Yeah, she's not coming, apparently. Yeah, I got her right here. Oh, stop crying. You're just gonna have to deal with it. She's quite cocky, actually. She's giving me a face. If only the smartphone functionality, the camera was working on my smartphone, I would FaceTime you and show you the face she's giving me right now. It's extremely inconsiderate.
This is my friend Boris. Boris, he's going to escort you to the door.
Boris, what?
No, you must go.
Boris,
It's time for you to go. You are leaving the floor.
Boris, there's a fire. Ma'am, I don't have time for this. I recommend you leave right away. Boris, there's a fire.
Come on, sir. You need to leave. You need to go.
Oh, sorry. I forgot this is Jones's scene. No. I was like, what?
There's it's like some people near me. Oh my God, there's a fire. Oh no, it's a manageable fire. Everyone, there's a very manageable
Boris is,
fire.
like, moving you toward
in the place. Boris is gonna help me here. We're gonna take care of it. Thank you, Boris.
We just want to have a nice convention with pens.
Thank you, Marnie. Thank you. I spot Clark just kind of like wanders out of the bedroom. He's like, what's like going on here? And
Alan
like,
Clark?
Yeah, he like, what's up, Clark? Copper's like, okay, all right, okay, Boris, let's go, and like puts his arm around Boris like he's escorting him. Come on, Boris. All right, let's do this. And I leave. End of scene.
At a table, a very rich man says, I have to get one of those wallet phones.
Alright, so you give your black guy to somebody else.
Hilarious.
Get one of those.
Give it to Kyle.
Alright.
Just for the wallet phones?
Wow. Okay, Marnie Sharpay, final scene of Act 1.
So Marnie Sharpay returns to her room 404, and she does her nightly ritual, which involves burning sage and waving it around in the different corners of the room. And then she takes her pin collection, which is in this amazing safe, and she opens the safe with a secret combination, and then inside are all of these velvet wrapped pins that are in another velvet case that she unfurls on the bed, and it makes this like circle of pens, and there's all kinds of different pens. There's fountain pens, and there are quills, and there are ballpoint pens, and there are markers, and each one of them has a beautiful certificate of authenticity that's crisply folded. And then in the middle of this, she places a little statuette of this woman who is very voluptuous. And in her fist, she's holding pins. And it is the symbol of the Pin Witch. And Marnie... She just sits down and she says, "Oh, Pen Witch, let this be the year. Let this be the year that I'm finally validated. I have all the pins I could ever want. I have everything I could ever need, and yet it's not enough. It's not enough." And then
Knock at the door.
Miss Sharpay,
Oh, yes, Boris?
that man will not be bothering you again.
Thank you so much, dear.
Walks away from the door.
Oh.
There's another knock at the door moments later.
Yes?
And Honey Cotter is standing outside
Oh, no.
with Lammy. Miss Sharpay.
Marnie opens the little peephole and looks out. Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but my husband is your handwriting analyst, and I just wanted to let you know there's a very strange man with a very odd name, something like Cooper Chocolates or some.
Yes.
I don't remember it, but I just wanted to let you know that he's kind of angling against you. He gave us a false certificate of authenticity and wanted us to steal a real one from you.
Oh, my. Why don't you come in, dear?
Oh, of course.
Oh.
I open the door.
Wow, this room.
Yes, it really is
It's so
something.
symmetrical. I love, and that statue. Very symmetrical as well.
You know about the Pen Witch?
Well, I'm admiring the symmetry of the statue. The Pen Witch?
The Pen Witch.
What is that?
Ooh.
Marnie turns back to the confessional camera. The Pen Witch.
Which only Marnie has access to.
I think that's a
love it.
first on Fiasco.
I love it.
The Pen Witch was something I discovered when I was on a retreat in Venezuela. I was in the middle of a forest, and I had taken some psychotropic drugs. And it occurred to me that the reason my handwriting never satisfied was because it wasn't symmetrical. And then this woman appeared to me in my mind, and she was holding aloft these beautiful pens, and she showed to me in my mind symmetrical handwriting, and at that moment I knew she was real and that I had to find her. The pen witch. So I was on a trip in Venezuela.
Are you all right? You were just staring off for a minute and a half. Are you okay?
I'm Marnay Sharpay.
Yes.
I'm always okay.
Okay.
Lammy's like reaching for the statue.
Oh, no, sweetie dear.
No, baby, no.
No.
No, baby, no.
That's not for you.
No. No, baby.
Honey's just kind of like looking at you. No, babe. You were in Venezuela, you were saying?
Oh, the pen witch, yes. So your husband's helping me do very important work.
Yes.
He's going to analyze my handwriting until it's at its purest state. And then I think the pen witch will bless us.
Great.
Yes. Is that your baby? You're rather old.
Oh, yes, this is my miracle baby, Lammy. We have her dressed up like a little lamb, see. And, well, yes, Doug and I, we'd never had children, didn't think it was possible. And then, we went on a vacation to Venezuela, actually, now that I think about it. And, we came back and found out the news. And doctors, we made the news, actually, too.
Oh.
The local news, they came out and they were all very surprised. But anyway, this is our miracle baby, Lammy.
It's wonderful.
Yes,
it's
we're very
wonderful.
pleased. I don't want to take up any more of your time.
no.
I just thought you should know that Cooper maybe was his name.
Copper Fudge.
Oh, okay, Copper Fudge. Yes,
Yes.
that's right. Very strange man.
Yes.
And I just wouldn't want anything to happen to you. You've been so kind to my husband.
Oh.
And, anyway, well, good night.
Listen, if you want to come down here anytime, bring your husband. We'll do some handwriting together. It's fine.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely. Thank
but
you.
don't bring your baby.
All right. I'm sure I can find someone to watch her. There's like an extended pause, and then Honey just kind of, all right, well, we'll see you later.
Goodbye.
She leaves.
I don't like babies.
And scene. All right, that's the end of Act 1. That was very good. Okay, so now the teal. Now we need the teal.
Oh, we need one more piece of paper.
Oh,
I guess
we
I
do
can
need
just.
one more.
Oh yeah.
So how this works is, you give your, who got a die there? You got a white one from that, right?
I guess I did. I don't know.
Did you hand her a die?
Yep. Yes. Yep.
So you give that to someone else. And then we will...
Nice.
Thank you. So then now you roll the dice that you have in front of yourself,
I have one die.
which actually might be good. So you roll them, and then you subtract... if one color is higher, you subtract the lower color away from that.
I got a 3.
Cool.
So you're black 3.
Black 3.
Nice.
I got a 9, white 9.
White 2.
White
Okay,
3.
so okay. So it's me and you get to choose the tilt. So
Oh, boy.
we roll these just to have a pool of numbers to choose from. We got some 1s, a 2, 2 3s, 2 6s finally, and a 4. So we can't choose 5. But now, do you want to choose the big category or the little category?
The little category.
Okay, cool. So I'll choose using 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. We've got mayhem, tragedy, innocence, guilt, or failure. Failure sounds pretty good.
Great.
Okay, so that's a 6. So then within failure, you will you can choose that. You've got everything except 5 you could do.
Okay, so here are our choices, and this is really exciting. I'm going to read them backwards. So 6 is, fear leads to a fateful decision. 5, you thought it was taken care of, but it wasn't. 4, a good plan comes unraveled. 3, a tiny mistake leads to ruin. 2, something precious and on fire. Or 1, which is what I want to pick, A stupid plan executed to perfection.
Yes. Yeah.
Like that. Yep. Okay. So that is the tilt, and the tilt is kind of like an all-purpose scene enhancer. So at any time in Act 2, you can kind of just like call upon that kind of idea of a stupid plan executed to perfection, and sort of just like bring that into the scene. And we will be right back. As is our custom, we have more black dice than white dice, but it's not actually as bad as it has been. We've got 3 white dice left. And,
I think things are going to end up really good for Copper.
Oh, yeah. Copper's doing great. Find out right after this intermission, right now.
Poppleton Pines, Poppleton Pines. If you need to stay someplace, that's a good time. Try the Poppleton Pines, Poppleton Pines, Poppleton for an average time.
Poppleton Pines.
Welcome back to Act 2. Kyle, Doug Cotter, take us away.
Doug Cotter is in the Poppleton Charles Schultz Museum. He's on his phone.
Which is like okay.
Yeah, it's just okay. And he's just kind of, he's looking around, he's like reading things, so he calls his wife honey on the phone.
Hello?
Hey honey, how are you doing?
I'm all right. I got you on speaker. Hang on.
Okay.
Is it? Hello? I think I got.
I hear you. No, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you great.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
Hey. Say hi to Lemmy.
Hello, Lemmy.
Whoa. What? She said hello.
Wow.
Did you hear?
Yeah, that was Lammy, huh?
Lammy. Right.
Yeah. Look, this is taking longer than I expected to assemble the clues.
Oh, because the 20 told you to go to the Charles Schultz Museum?
Yeah, you might have to open up shop for me.
You want me to work the booth?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you feel comfortable with that?
I mean, I've read a few issues of your handwriting analysis aficionado magazine.
By the way, I'm so glad you would do that.
Well, of course, I want to take an interest in your interests.
Well, thank you.
You know.
Yeah, I'm not
You
getting
read that
it.
motorcycle magazine for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the least I could do.
Nothing.
Okay. Can I?
Lammy and I just love hogs.
Okay, yeah. Can I say, though, I didn't get it. I think it's about the culture. I just don't like the cyclists.
Well, you know, I'm more in it for the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Not, you know, a lot of the guys are pretty rough and tumble. You're right. I don't get in with that. The outfits are fun.
I just gotta say, I don't think I can look at these characters anymore. Charlie Brown, Linus, Snoopy, Pig Pen.
A woman walks up to Doug Cotter, and we only see her knees, and she goes, "Wah, wah, 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 wah."
Stop it, ma'am! I figured it out. He goes over to the illustration of Pig Pen and tears it down. Oh! There's another just like the alphabet in cursive, and he goes, "Oh no!" and he runs out. I'm gonna be hours late. Cover for me.
All right. What a man. Oh, that's a good thing. You got a clue?
Yeah. You got, yeah.
And you're right. Honey agreed to cover for him.
Yeah.
You keep them in Act 2.
Oh, you're right.
So in Act 2, you keep your dice. Okay. So that was your scene.
Yeah.
All right. So it is 2.5 hours later. Honey's been covering for the booth. Mm-hmm. And at first she was pretty nervous, but now she is having a blast. And there's a little crowd of people around, and Lammy's there.
So are you saying that by analyzing my handwriting, you have discovered who I'm gonna marry?
That's right.
This is incredible.
Anything's possible with handwriting analysis,
my
as far as I
goodness.
understand. My husband is the real expert, but I've taken a bit of an interest myself.
I
And
like you.
I like you too, man.
I think you're great.
I think you're great, and I can tell by the way you make your Y's that you are a very optimistic person.
Do you see, I always said I was special with my wives.
They're very special wise.
Don't worry, honey. I'm not gonna marry you now, according to this analyzation.
It's fair. I'm gonna miss you, but
I'm
it's
gonna miss
fair.
you, but it's the way it has to be.
Well, you know, don't let it tear apart. Yeah. Oh, hi, Doug. Doug, are you all right? I was just breaking up a relationship.
What?
Well, she has very optimistic wise, and she now thinks that she's destined to marry someone else because of her cues.
Well, let me see that cue. Oh, you're right. That's
you, that
very
means the
good.
world to
That
me,
was
Doug.
not going to work out. You
Oh,
were right.
well, I
You were
guess
right.
dodged a bullet. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
My husband has something he needs to tell me. Doug, where have you been? Are you all right?
Yeah. So I went to the Charles Schultz Museum. Found it was on her pig pen. Should have figured that out from the beginning.
because of pen.
Yeah. That led me to an actual pig pen.
In the Schultz Museum?
Yeah, but then I had to go to Pennsylvania.
Doug,
What?
how is that even possible? That's like a 6-hour drive at least.
I had to fly, so I got a private plane.
Doug,
Yeah.
that's very expensive.
Then I had to go to Penn Station in New York City.
Okay, all right, I'm sensing a trend in the clues. Why don't we just go and find Alan Clark and ask him for the pens back?
No, because here's the thing. I'm starting to like this too. The chase. The thrill of it all.
Thrill of the...
Yeah.
Now, Doug, you know that did you take your heart medicine?
Of course I did.
All right. Because you can't take too big a thrill without your medicine.
Oh, the clues left me right back here.
To your own table?
No, well, to the...
To the convention,
To the convention.
At large.
Yeah.
Okay, well, has the trail gone cold, or what are you supposed to do next?
I'm confused. I might need your help with this.
Okay.
I got 2 words. All caps. Pen witch?
Doug! Oh,
pen witch?
Doug, I'm so
Oh,
happy
hello,
to finally
honey.
see
Hey
you.
there.
Happy pen convention.
Happy pen convention to you too.
I have brought my journal. I can't wait till you analyze it.
Wow.
Chop, chop.
Oh, sure. You have to understand, I'm a little jet lagged.
He had to fly to Pennsylvania earlier today, and do you know what? A man named Alan Clark has been leading him on some kind of strange scavenger hunt that just led him to a clue that you may be interested in. It just says Pen Witch. Is that a real person? Is the Pen Witch here? We think the Pen Witch may have Doug's pens. Alan Clark stole Doug's precious pen collection and ran off
And
with
now
it.
we're playing a fun game to get it back. But
Well,
hold
it's
on.
a game.
It's not necessarily. The clues have been a little obtuse. Pen witch isn't necessarily a person per
Yes,
se.
it is.
Oh,
It is?
There's nothing a game about finding the pen witch.
Do you think the...
She turned to her confessional. If Alan Clark knows anything about the pen witch,
She does this from time to time.
then I have to find out what
stare
Alan Clark
off.
knows. If Alan Clark knows anything about the pen witch, then we have to find out what Alan Clark knows.
Well, there he is now. Isn't that him?
oh my goodness.
He's like 350 yards away, but I just
those
eagle-eyed him.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go grab him.
No,
What?
he's very dangerous.
Martin,
Alan Clark?
what's this
Do you know
pen
Alan
witch
Clark?
nonsense? Yeah.
He likes to toy with people. The only way I keep him in his place is by constantly putting him down.
Is that the secret?
It's one of them. The other secrets I won't tell.
All right. Well, maybe I'll give that a try. And I walk over to him. I go,
I'm just saying your pen is great t-shirt is offensive. I just think it's crass,
okay.
and I don't. I just I'd
excuse me.
appreciate if you change. Maybe not in the hotel. I mean, I can't tell you what to do in the hotel,
I
but
can
when
take
you're
it off
here,
right
like on the
now.
show floor,
pardon me, man,
it's
in
just
the ill-fitting suit.
I mean, I was in college too. I chuckle. I get it,
Pungent
but it's just
man.
not. Excuse yes.
Smelly man. Yes, hi. Is your name Alan?
Look, lady, what are you, pushing 80 and you got a small baby? You don't smell great yourself.
Well, I'm 66 and I'm fully aware of how I smell. But hey, would you mind coming with me for a moment? I think it may be of your Pinterest.
All right. Ted, Philip, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, all right there, Alan. Thanks for stopping by.
I want them to come back.
Yeah.
I lead you over back to Doug and Marnay.
Oh,
Oh,
hello.
Hey, you.
hello.
Alan, I'm close. I got the last clue. I'm having a great time with this.
Doug
Oh,
is
really?
enjoying your little
Yeah.
game very immensely. Yeah.
Well, there's no rush. It's a long convention, you know. You
Meanwhile,
take
I
your
think
time.
it's stupid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, that totally affects how I feel about it.
I don't think it does.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
okay.
It doesn't at all. I can't stand her.
There's a
Oh
baby
man.
here.
I mean, you know, just it's fun. I like having her around. You know, it's a business relationship. You know how you deal with colleagues when you're at events like this. Can I call you a colleague, Doug?
Please, yeah.
I mean, honey, you're not in the business, are you?
I dip my toes.
she's very good.
I broke up a marriage earlier today.
But
Oh.
for good reason.
Yeah, they would have been.
You should have
miserable.
seen that cue.
Very nice couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the Q's and Y's, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. That'll get you every time. Oh man, I tell you, my first date, whenever they sign the bill, if those Y's ain't good,
Anyway,
why bother? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
please stop
You know what I'm saying?
striking my arm. I'm carrying a baby.
Come here, you little baby.
Oh.
Give her a little shake. Come on,
Oh,
you.
no,
Whoa,
hey.
Alan,
All right,
Alan,
you little
Alan,
baby.
Alan,
No.
That's what you do, right?
No.
They like a little jiggle,
no,
right?
you very
No.
much do not shake a baby.
The only thing I like about Alan Clark is that he shakes babies.
Alan, so
She
Doug,
gives him a look, yeah.
Douglas,
you enjoy that.
so Douglas has come upon a clue that just says pen witch.
No.
What?
I'll figure it out. You can't explain it all to me.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, Panwitch. I'm close.
Panwitch.
I'm close.
Okay. Penwitch. Did you put him up to this? Penwitch. You and your Penwitch.
No.
Alan,
Alan.
Your reaction is strange. Did you not make that clue? This is your game, is it not?
Knew it.
Written
Do
on
I
a
look
$50 bill?
superstitious? Do I look like I would care about some hokum whatnot? This is a business, all right? We're here to make business transactions, okay? We're here to sell writing implements of the finest caliber. Exactly, Lammy.
She said it again. Let me say it again.
Wow.
Well, Alan, here's the deal. The only reason,
No, pen witch. What's this, Halloween? What are you talking about?
The only reason that we haven't contacted the police due to your pen theft is because my husband is enjoying your
I'm
little
quite
game.
enjoying it,
But
yeah.
if you're saying now that this is not your game, I would have to request Douglas's pens back.
I mean, you say that. I mean, what are you gonna do? We're at a pen convention, and you say my pens are your pens. I don't know. This is just incestuous with pen ownership here. You know, it's like who can say who's got what. You know,
We have certificates of authenticity for all of Doug's pens in
yeah.
a separate location. We can prove the ownership of every one of his pens, not to mention that the case itself has Doug's name on it in no less than
please.
3 locations.
Please don't ruin the game for me, though. I'm having
It's
so
not
much.
even his
but I mean, you know,
This
say,
is part of the
say
game.
It's not even his
This is
game.
part of the game.
I'll paint a picture for you, honey. Say I, you know, peed all over those pens. You know, is that something you would want back?
Yes.
Oh, is it
Urine-soaked pens. I'm
Alan,
not saying I did. I'm not
this-
saying I didn't. But just to get, if I did, you know what I mean? You wouldn't want those pens back. You would consider that I don't know, an entry fee almost for the activities here. I'm just trying to liven this things up. I mean, how many conventions have we been to? She's been to a lot, let me tell you. I've seen her at a lot of these conventions. You got to spice things up. You know what I mean? You'll thank me at the end of the day.
Okay.
When you go back and you see the rest of this, ignore whatever that penwitch nonsense is, but you get to the end of that thing and you won't even be thinking about your pens anymore.
Doug, what the hell is this man talking about?
Well, he seems to he likes sending me off on this chase. By the way, the clue at Penn Station was so fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. He's having a good
So
time.
I got to Penn Station and I saw a billboard for Penn and Taylor. I walked by the first time, but they're in Vegas. They're not in New York. So then I went there.
You went to Vegas?
Yeah, back and went to Vegas. I flew to Vegas in my private jet.
How can we afford... Doug, we can't afford all
I'm
this.
footing the bill.
Marnay is...
See, she's enjoying it too. What on earth are you all complaining about?
We just want our pens back,
You know,
please.
I to be honest, I could stay in here and talk all day, but I'm not gonna. Are we done? Are you
You can go.
Are you calling the cop? Are you
No,
calling
what-
pen cops on a pen convention
we
for a
won't
pen
call the
collector
pen
for
cops.
pen ownership? We
Look.
can sort this out.
If he doesn't know who the pen witch is, but Marnie claims that this is a real person...
Marnay, excuse
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry, Marnay. please forgive me. But this is very odd.
No, this is part of his game. I'm convinced of it.
All right. Well, we just have to find the pen witch.
And
then.
Marnay has been letting me use her extremely high-powered jet.
That's a very high powered.
So it's your scene, right?
I think so.
You're not getting what you want, right?
So you know what, honey?
yeah, I don't think-
Why don't you just leave this to the men?
Oh.
Okay.
And Marnay's
I'm a woman.
jet.
Yeah. I'm gonna go figure out these clues on my own. You stay here at the table.
Hey,
there.
wait, hey!
Huh?
I told you not to wear that shirt in here!
Oh, boy, oh dear.
All right, Doug, if that's the way you feel. Even though I sat here and did a great job watching your booth, and I helped out, and I broke up that lesbian couple because they would have been miserable, I guess I'll just go to the bar.
That would be best.
I don't know what's gotten into you, Douglas Cotter, but I'm not sure I like it. Scene.
All right.
So she goes off toward the Gridiron Champion Sports Bar.
Oh, okay, cool.
She is at the bar, the Gridiron Champion Sports Bar.
And she's got the $50 bill that says the dorks who come to these things are loaded honey. And she's just like spinning it on the bar, holding Lammy in the other arm.
And up comes Copper Fudge, dressed head to toe in black leather, with a giant fake handlebar mustache, and his hair slicked straight back. He sits in the chair.
And he's got a bruise on his cheek.
Yeah, yeah, it's like a little bit of a black eye too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, hello there, miss. Do you like motorbikes?
Why, yes, I do.
Yeah.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
No, I don't look familiar.
Oh. I guess that's the way today's going.
Yep. So I got
One
good,
chocolate milk,
good
please.
news for
Oh,
you.
sure, you got it.
Ooh, make that 2.
A symmetrical connection.
I got good news for you then. What's your name?
Honey?
My name's Cooper Chocolates.
Cooper Chocolates?
Yeah.
Weren't
I
you
got-
the guy who was trying to get Marnay Sharpay's certificate? Oh, no, that was...
I don't know who
Copper.
Marnay Sharpay is, but that doesn't sound like somebody I would ever want to do business with in room 404. Ever. Ever, or wherever she's staying in this hotel.
You're right. I think that was... I had the name wrong. I think... What a strange coincidence.
Yeah. I got a
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
bike out back. A righteous hog.
Oh?
And I got a little sidecar.
Oh.
There's room enough for you and little, what's your,
Careful.
what's the name of that?
Watch your fontanelle there. Lammy.
Lammy.
Yeah, like a lamb.
Do you like bikes, little Lammy?
Oh, well, they...
Oh my god.
I think it would be a little... Yeah. I think it would be too loud for her little ears.
Brum brum, Lammy. Brum brum.
Ride or die.
I don't know where she's picking up all these phrases. For
Yo,
a 4-month-old child, she's very smart.
Sounds like she's ready to burn some rubber, you know what I mean?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to go look at the bike,
All right.
but I don't think we'll go on it.
All right. Well, I guess that's fine, because like I said, it's definitely there.
All right, well, let's go.
In the parking lot, I guess.
I leave the 50
All right.
for a chocolate milk.
So we go over to the elevator.
Uh-huh.
All right. And I go in. A couple people try to go. No. Sorry, the bill, baby. You can like boom. Like I hit the 4th floor. Door closes.
Your motorcycle's on the 4th floor?
That's where parking is. Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
we just parked on the ground level.
tunnel. There's a tunnel that goes around to the a 4th floor tunnel
Okay,
that goes across to the place. So you don't have a bike yourself?
Oh,
Would you ride here in?
I used to have a motorcycle, but I sold it a while back to buy a few pens for my husband.
Oh.
Yeah? Are you here for this thing?
Oh yeah, my husband Doug, he loves.
You with the rest of these dorks?
Oh, well, I don't know. I at first I thought it was a little strange, but
We're on the 4th floor.
now
right.
I see the interest.
Right this way. And I check the sign and say out loud, okay, 404, all right. And I'm like, over this way. The parking's this over here.
404?
Yeah, that's what? There's I think no. Lammy said that. Come on, let's go. All right. And then we get there and like, oh, I think it's here, and I rip the mustache off. It's me.
Copper?
Yeah, Copper.
Chocolates. What was your name? I'm sorry.
Copper Fudge.
Copper Fudge.
Never forget. Hold on a second.
What's this?
Where did I got a business card.
Oh.
All it says is Copper Fudge on it.
Oh, Copper Fudge.
Copper Fudge.
There's
That's
like a
very
little piece of corn on it, too.
Flick that off. Yeah.
That's very.
That's good.
Do you have corn in your pockets?
Corn is delicious.
Look, sir, I don't know what you're after here. Well, I do, I guess. You're after that certificate of authenticity from lovely Miss Sharpay.
We're right here. We're right
You don't
here.
have keys to this room?
I just kick the door open. Like shatter it.
A
Like
shield.
yeah. That I don't recommend doing that. That's
Mr. Fudge,
that looks way cooler in
I'm going to go
the
notify
movies, even with these
security.
big boots on.
I'm going to go notify security. This is unacceptable behavior.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, I could be in there and grab that certificate and swap it out and take whatever I want by the time it took you to get to the elevators.
Well, that might be the case, but I'm still going to try.
So it'd be a less amount of time for you to just come in here, help me find the certificate of authenticity, get that to your husband. Wait, I didn't think this through. So you're here. So you saw which one. Can you just for a moment?
Fine,
can you
fine.
just step into the?
Hang on.
All right.
I walk into the room, and I pick up the phone, and I hit 1, and I'm waiting. I'm like,
And start searching. I'm
keep
just like,
talking,
is it
keep
over?
talking.
It was over somewhere. Okay, let me.
Hi.
Yeah,
front
how
desk?
can we help you? 404?
Hi, sorry. Yeah, I am in room 404 right now.
Ooh, that's a nice pen right
I
there.
saw a strange man. He kicked the door open, and now he's rummaging around in the items. I'm a little slow going.
It's
I've got a baby.
Copper Fudge. I'm not a strange man. I have a name. It's Copper Fudge.
Okay, his name is Copper Fudge.
Thank you.
He's
Hey.
broken into this room.
Hey, Dick. Copper Fudge is in room 404.
Okay, he's in room 404.
Yeah. Okay, just go get him.
Okay,
Thank you
just
very
to go
much.
send-
This- on there.
This is very regular for us.
Okay,
We'll take care of it.
All right, please
All
send
right.
someone up in a hurry. I'm a
Okay.
little put out by
We
it. I'm a
will.
little nervous. All right,
It's not here.
what's not here?
The certificate of authenticity for the pen.
Well, keep looking.
Keep
Look harder. She had them maybe under the bed.
I've
I'm
looked.
just trying to stall him, you know.
I looked extremely. All there is this dumb statue. In anger, I grab the statue and I throw it on the floor.
Oh.
Psh,
Oh,
black die.
Doug, or
Stupid statue.
Copper, why did you
Stupid.
break that lovely symmetrical statue? This is unacceptable behavior, young man.
Unacceptable behavior.
That's right, Lammy. That's right. Even
Oh, yeah?
the child knows.
Well, at least I don't poop in my pants today. And I walk out.
Well, wait, Copper, come back.
Dick the security guard walks in.
He just left. He just left. Oh, he just left.
You're kidding me.
Did you see him in the hallway?
No, I must have
broke
been
this
looking at my
statue.
feet.
Just in the distance, you can hear him making like motorcycle like noises.
There he goes. He's making motorcycle noises.
Sounds like he's making a clean getaway.
I don't think.
I'll get you one day, Copper Fudge.
Well, I don't think he has a motorcycle. Well,
End scene.
all right.
Is it my scene now?
Yeah.
Oh. So Marnie Sharpay returns to her room in the midst of the chaos and finds Honey standing there with Lammy
Yeah.
in the wreckage of the room. What?
Look, Copper Fudge broke in the door. I called security from the phone. I saw him in here rummaging around. I'm sorry to say he broke your statue.
No. No, it was one of a kind. Oh no. And then Marnie looks at Honey, and she looks down at Lammy. And Lammy is like sitting up in a way that a 4-month-old should not be able to, and looks like extra wise. And
Lammy, what are you doing?
and Lammy says,
Your quest has been long and fruitless. You will never find pure symmetry because you are asymmetrical.
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint. Googa baga baga dooba.
Lammy, you heard that, right?
oh no! My life! My life! My work! Oh, never to be fulfilled. Never.
Yep.
And then she goes and she opens the secret safe that somehow Copper had completely neglected to go to, and takes all the pins out with all their certificates of authenticity and just starts flinging them around. And she's like, no, it's not good enough. And she takes all the pins, she runs down the hall, and she gets in the elevator, and then that's too slow, so then she runs down the stairs and she runs into the convention hall, and she's just flinging pens. You want a rare pen? Have one! They mean nothing to me anymore! Nothing! They mean nothing!
Those Sharpays, they're lovely.
Alan sees her do this and starts laughing his head off. Just like, yeah, there you
But
go.
then one pen just happens to skewer him in the eyeball.
Oh my god!
Cut to Honey just sitting quietly on Marnay's bed, just kind of like, that was very good talking. Back downstairs.
And then
Oh.
Marnay winds up with no pins, and she just sort of droops into the gridiron bar and orders herself a
And then
chocolate milk on the rocks.
And then far too late, Dick, the security guard, just spear tackles her out of the chair.
well, got you.
Gets a copper, but she just chucks a couple pens and is immediately clotheslined.
Well, like 10 minutes later in the bar. See?
Scene.
Okay. Love that. Alan has one eye now. He's got a Simpson 5000 sticking out of his eye. Okay. One scene apiece to go. Doug Cotter. What the hell's going on?
Doug Cotter is in the hotel office where you get free internet. They have a couple of computers set up in there. He goes to Bing.com
No.
and
You monster.
he types in pen witch. And he starts reading, and he reads and reads.
And it's like a montage from like Fifth Element where you're like
Yeah.
learning all kinds of information.
It's flashing by. She's
Yeah.
you know she's from Venezuela. Her powers are she can impregnate women. Without fail. I love it.
Wait until Act 4.
Yeah.
It's still, we're playing it's right.
And Doug is clenching his chest, and he takes out his phone and he calls Honey.
Hello? Hang on.
Yeah.
Doug, sweetie?
Yeah.
Hey, you're not gonna believe what happened. I'm up in room 404. Marnay has lost it. She took all the pens and threw them around. I'm here with Lammy. Well, you sound... Are you okay?
Yeah. Honey, you know the doctor said I couldn't have kids, right?
Well, that's what they said for 40 years, but then we had our miracle baby.
And they said you couldn't have kids.
Well, yeah, but then we had our miracle.
Yeah.
That's what makes it a miracle.
What if that miracle didn't come from our God?
You mean Symmetra?
Symmetra.
Well, I just don't know.
I've been reading up about Pen Witch.
Oh, the Pen Witch.
Yeah. It's just, honey, I don't know. A lot matches up.
Well, okay.
It turns out in 1962, there was a woman who became the pen witch of Venezuela. And then, she loved pens.
Uh-huh.
She loved them. And she had powers of guess. And it's just like, why do we have a baby that talks?
She formed like 3 full sentences a minute ago.
Oh.
And she kind of ruined Marnay's life.
Oh, Symmetra, why?
She said that your quest is fruitless because you're asymmetrical and you'll never achieve your goals. And then Marnay just freaked out and left and threw pens everywhere.
Honey, we gotta drop that baby. I never felt good about that
now,
baby.
Douglas, you see here.
You gotta tuck that baby into bed.
No.
You tuck that baby into bed and leave that baby.
No, Lammy is our child.
Not our child, not my child.
Well, listen to me.
That's not my child.
Dougie, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Think of your heart. Calm down.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Symmetra, Penwitch, God, whoever gave us this child, she is ours. She is our child. She came from my womb. I carried her in my womb for 9 months, did I not? I did too. I can hear you shaking your head.
No,
Doug.
I know. You carried her. That's your baby with this witch.
Doug.
I have half a mind to call Philip right now.
Doug, now, I told you if you chose that life, if that's your truth,
I'm just saying, I know that was rude. I'm just saying, leave that baby behind.
All I'm saying
that baby's gonna talk to you.
Douglas, I never had illicit relations with anyone.
You did with some sort of witch.
No,
I did.
I'm telling you, I never did. I'm telling you, I know this is hard to believe based on what you've now read on the internet. And you used Google, right?
Yes.
You remember what my brother-in-law said?
Yeah, use
Google is better than Bing.
Yeah.
Okay, but I never had sex with anyone but you, and we did have sex in Venezuela. The timing works. Maybe the pen witch didn't impregnate me, but gave you the ability to impregnate me, sweetie. Did you think of that? And it is your love of pens.
I did not see a thing about that on Bing.
Well, I'm just saying, maybe the pen witch works in mysterious ways. She has the power to impregnate women. Maybe she does that by unimpetizing 60-year-old men. 61-year-old men, I guess, at the time.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
And you do love pens. Maybe the pen witch smiled upon you and honored you with this child.
Wow.
This is our miracle.
So in a way, I'm kind of the pen witch's lover, I guess you would say.
Well, that's a bit of a weird jump, Doug. Did you have illicit relations with someone in Venezuela?
No, but I had dreams.
Well, dreams are all right. I have dreams. Right. I have dreams.
So did you dream? Hold on. Did you dream of the pen witch too?
Well, yeah. I dreamt of a attractive but well-dressed woman in a gray suit.
Me too. She didn't take off her clothes.
No. Yeah. No, in fact, now that I recall, I saw her do a dance with some pens in each hand. She was very symmetrical. She was above you in my dream, dancing above you.
Hey, I'll be right there.
Well, hey, wait, I'm in room 404.
Why are you there?
Oh, because Copper Fudge tricked me. He was going to show me a motorcycle.
I'll be right there.
There he goes.
All right.
Are you getting here in your scene or in mine?
It's still your scene, is it not?
This is your scene.
This is my scene?
Yeah, you started the last act.
Oh, okay. Then no, end scene.
And Doug arrives in room 404. Did you get a
Where is he?
thing?
Where's Copper Fudge?
Wait, did you give me
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, I give him away.
Where is he? Where is he?
Oh, he ran off a long time ago.
Oh, come on.
But look at Lammy. She sits up on her own now. Hang on a minute.
Huh.
You know how Lammy loves pens? And how we only ever gave her a Bic pen?
Yeah.
There are many rare pens just strewn about the floor here.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
I lean over and I pick up the finest pen I can see. And I recognize it from the magazine because I saw an article about Marnay Sharpay's pen collection. And I know it's her finest pen.
Honey, that was a great pick.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great pick.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember from that issue.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. This is Marnay's best pen.
That's a
anyway, I have an idea. If this is true,
Yeah.
maybe Lammy has some kind of pen-related power.
Okay.
So I give Lammy the pen, and we wait, and she just like starts sucking on the end of it. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she needs paper. Maybe she needs. So I take the little hotel pad of paper and I put it by the baby. And I go ahead, sweetie. Well, she threw up on the paper.
We'll give her a new page.
All right. Rip that paper off. Oh, it soaked through a few.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, the pen cap's still on. She doesn't have the dexterity. Okay, don't stab yourself, sweetie. And she does start like with her mouth, holding it in her mouth. You know, she starts drawing on the thing, and it's mostly just nonsense. But then I'm looking at it for a little while, and it's a scribble, and then I'm like, okay, well maybe this didn't work out.
No, look closer.
Oh my
Read
god.
it. Read the scribble.
Oh my god. It says Gridiron Champion Sports Bar, booth 404. Why do they have so many booths?
It's a mystery.
That is a mystery, Larry. That's true. All right, I cap the pen. Let's head down.
Okay.
So we go to the Gridiron Sports Bar, and in one of the booths, drunk on chocolate milk, is Copper Fudge, and he's sitting with Alan Clark.
Who still has the pen in his eye.
Yeah.
It's like bandaged now. There's like a whole bandage over it, but the pen is still jutting
Pen is
out.
still there. And we stop, and I said, wait, that's Copper and Alan.
What's their booth number?
404.
Hey, you two.
Yeah, can we help you?
Alan?
What? Copper, I got this.
Alan, I put the clues together.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. The Pen Witch is the cooperative lover of me and my wife.
She granted us this miracle child.
Yeah.
If you can call it that, sure.
You could call it that.
All right,
Absolutely.
miracle. We're using that, Copper.
You
All
haven't
right.
heard her. You haven't heard her speak.
Go ahead, honey.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, this ought to be good.
Lammy, go ahead.
Lammy, please go ahead. Lammy,
She's a little clammed up right now.
lay it on me.
Well,
I told you they were crazy. I know, Copper. You've been saying that. You've been saying that all day.
Copper,
I know.
Copper,
I know.
You don't call us crazy, Copper.
What you do, Alan, is you give us Doug's pens back. We gained a few from Marnay's collection, and we'd be willing to trade you for ours.
Oh, let's see those pens.
Well, Doug, you have them, right?
Yeah.
In the plastic bag, plop it on the table, and it's like the 30 greatest pens on the planet. There, look, it's worth much more than our collection. We're just happy to have our own modest collection. Please, give it back.
Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna look at these. Yeah. You know what's interesting about these pens, specifically, these that you just presented in front of me, is that they're crap.
What?
That I don't need these.
What?
I don't want these pens. And you know what? You know what? Copper, you got hand him over, Copper. Copper reaches out behind him and he's got your bag.
Oh.
And he puts them on the table. Game's over. Because there is an official rule here at the pen convention that if a pen is somehow inserted into your body, not by your will, you immediately take ownership over it.
Well,
And so right now, and he moves his eye around and like twirls the pen, you're looking at the most expensive pen in this building. And it's all mine, baby. It's all mine.
Honey.
So this
know-
game has been fun, and your pen witch bit was inspired, I got to admit. But you can take her pens, you can take your pens, and I'll see you at the next convention. Bye-bye.
This horrible montage of last year, Alan like thinking, how is he gonna get the pen, and him like planning trajectories of where Marnay would have to be and how angry she would have to be for a pen to stick into his own eyeball, and just him calculating times to meet Marnay and times to meet Doug Cotter, and him just sitting in a chair brewing at 3 a.m., stroking his chin.
You actually see like one pen go near him that he's like no, and like dodges that and then dives into the way of the pen after.
And montage.
Well, I turn to Doug and I say, well, we got your pens, and we got about $635,000 worth of other pens. What?
We were just a pawn in his plan.
You know what?
Huh.
I'm fine with that. As long as we're together. And we have our child. And we have our probably $700,000 worth of pens now. What else do we need? We've got each other.
We have each other.
You got your heart pills. Everything's fine.
And I love you.
And I love you.
Okay.
Oh man! Oh god! I would be weeping right now if there wasn't a giant pen in my right eye.
I don't know if you can tell, but you do appear to. There's a lot of fluids coming out of
Yeah, a little bit.
It might be ocular fluid. It's hard to say.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little pink, these tears.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe you are. Maybe you've learned and grown as a person.
Bye.
I doubt it.
End scene.
Anyway.
End scene.
Was that my scene? Whose scene?
That
was your scene.
That was your scene, yeah.
We got away clean.
But there aren't.
2 blacks left. No.
No,
there's-
I give
Oh,
you a white
you
one.
gave me a
Yeah.
white. Oh, okay, great.
Well, you get a happy ending.
I guess.
The story ain't over. So they, okay, all right. They wave. Like, all right, Copper. What? What? They're done. You got the pen. Like, oh, there's a loose end, Copper, and you know it. What can I possibly do? I mean, I've had a really I'm almost out of costumes. I've had a really stressful weekend. I don't know if I could do anything else. You just got to do one other thing, Copper, and that'll get you any certificate of authenticity you need. I mean, the one you made was cute. I appreciate it, but I have professionals. I got people that can do that for you. What do you need? I need you to kill Marie Sharpay. What? Would you, Alan? I've never done that before. That's over the line. Like, well, we've gotten to that point. And Copper, you don't want to. I mean, you're so close, Copper. You know, you've always wanted this chance to get from a 100 air, as many of my friends call your types, to somebody like me. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you? I mean, look at me right now.
A waiter
Isn't
comes
this
by,
where you want to be? In pink, just
A
kind
waiter comes by and he's like,
it comes out of his eyeball.
Can I get you gentlemen any more fritters?
You want me to kill her?
I can see you're busy.
He walks away. Yeah, you know, just more discreetly. Look, I'm gonna be on a plane later this afternoon. I mean, I'm gonna stay for the Best in Show award. But then the moment they give that out, I'm gone. And I would like to have that done before then. That would be really great. But just make sure it's nowhere around me, and try not to get yourself caught, you maniac. Okay. So Alan gets up and he doesn't even know how much the bill's gonna be. He just puts $500 on the table and walks away. Oh boy. Okay. Hello. And then, like, the waiter comes back up. Here's money for the bill. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out.
Sir,
I'm gonna kill that workout.
Sir, that is
I'm gonna kill it.
far too much. You're gonna kill the workout.
Really heavy weights I'm about to lift over my body.
Are you all right?
Yes. Oh, but not compared to how good I'm gonna feel after this heavy workout. I'm gonna do it in the gym, which is
Sir,
where is the gym?
Oh, the gym.
Where's the gym?
It's on this floor. It's just down there, sir. Two.
I first have to put on my exercise clothing.
Buffets are only $20 a person. That's nearly $500, sir. Are you sure that you'd like to leave this much?
You make an excellent point. He takes like the 460
yeah.
or whatever.
There's a flashback to Copper visiting his mother, and she says, "Are you going to the pen fair, Copper?
Mommy, you know I'm going to the pen convention.
Are you gonna?"
I borrowed Dad's motorcycle outfit just for that purpose.
That makes me happy, Copper. Do you have a woman, Copper?
Mom, I have several women.
You know what
And
I mean.
I got a gal in every port.
Do you have a special woman at the pen convention?
Not at this convention per se. There's always opportunities. I just
want you to meet someone who shares your interests.
Marla!
Yeah.
Marla!
Yeah.
Is that Copper?
Copper's here, yeah.
I don't want to talk to Dad.
Talk to him.
Copper, they got Little House on the Prairie on. You want to come watch it with me?
No, Dad, we don't live in the same state. The episode would be over by the time I got there. We've talked about this.
Marla, am I on speakerphone
You're on
again?
speakerphone,
I'm
yes.
sorry, I got confused. Copper, I thought I was in the house.
That's okay, Dad. You know you can TiVo that stuff and watch it later.
All right. Oh, here comes the nurse.
I'll be home for Thanksgiving. We'll watch it all then.
And no spoilers. Beep. Copper, this was meant to be a short conversation, but I do feel I should explain that I have a speakerphone on with your father at all time. We've separated, but I still like to have his presence here in the room.
I know.
Okay.
It's a process. I know. You're going through it.
Yeah.
You know I'm here to support you, Mom, and I...
Copper, don't be like me. Don't be like me. Find yourself someone.
Like to screw or like a more permanent thing?
To love.
Okay.
To love, Copper.
All right.
Don't be like me. You go to that festival of pens and you find someone to love. You hear me?
So like a gold...
Flashback over.
Oh, okay. He's like, all right. And he gets up. He wanders into the main room. And there's only... I mean, we can just hand these out right now.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's only one way
black.
this is going to work.
Yeah.
And he wanders in and he sees Marnie Sharpay huddled in a corner of the room. Some kind person has like put their coat on her because she was shivering for some reason, and just kind of talking to herself. And I walk over, like, just kind of standing over her, waiting to get her attention.
Yes, Copper. What is it?
I feel I need to be honest.
Okay, sure.
I was sort of sent to kill you right now. And I'm not gonna do it. Because I love you.
Copper.
He's shaking. He's so nervous right now. I know. I'm just 100 air. But you know I love pens. And I respect you and your pens. And if I can never have you, just know that I would want you, partially out of obligation, but also because of the love. For my mom. And I kind of like start shuffling away backwards.
Wait.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, what?
Yes.
I would.
But then, because Copper's walking backwards, he trips over a waiter, and they all go smashing down, and he's knocked unconscious.
Oh, Copper!
Unconscious?
Yeah.
End scene?
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I've never wanted a white dye more than that.
I was like,
hard.
please.
So we cut to a couple weeks later, and Marnie is shuffling down a couple flights of stairs to the working ice machine. This is
weeks later and you're still in the hotel?
This is B-roll footage. She's wearing a hotel bathrobe. It's B-roll footage, and she's getting ice from the vending machine, and she's getting some Snickers bars and some Cheez-Its and whatnot. And then she's shuffling back upstairs, and then the voiceover, which is from the confessional cam, says, "Well, so that's how Copper and I met, and it was not exactly how my family would have wanted me to find my true love, but it's sort of a funny story. Not as ironic as the fact that the Pen Witch's blessing is a baby. It's the thing I never wanted, so not as ironic as that." And then in the B-roll footage, you see Marnie cracking open several little bottles of various kinds of liquor and pouring them over the ice, just straight into the ice bucket, and putting like just a giant straw in it. And then meanwhile, Copper's still like unconscious from his fall in the lobby. And, well, they say that he's going to revive soon. And when he does, I'm willing to take him up on his offer, but for the time being, I'm just going to have a beverage and wait. Just wait.
See?
Insane.
I love it.
That's very good.
He's in a coma. Okay.
And yet still made a child. Not sure how that worked.
What?
No,
That's their child.
Oh, their child.
She
Oh, I
got
thought
the
you and I had a
blessing
child.
of the pen witch.
The blessing
I
that she
got
always wanted.
you.
Got it. Yeah.
The blessing that
This
she
is
always
a-
wanted is something she never wanted.
And I didn't get it.
Yeah. Okay, so
Because I
now,
only have black dye. I didn't get what I wanted.
so now you roll those dice, and actually now you
Whoa.
might get something great.
Yeah.
So you subtract whatever color out of the other color. Oh boy.
And I don't have any other color, so I
Yeah,
just
so
have...
you have a great roll.
I have 12.
Oh,
Nice.
that is a good
That's
roll.
like almost the best you can do.
Sweet.
Okay, so Kyle, what'd you get?
White 3.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, white 3. Grim. The stress and trauma from your little adventure are going to haunt you forever. Bits of your soul are destroyed, and you are missing a piece or two. In a few years, children are going to cry when you get too close. Maybe we should use the soft aftermath for this one.
Okay,
do
what
you
does that
think?
mean?
What?
There's a
There's a soft
there's a
aftermath?
soft aftermath that's less extreme, where it's like
Whoa.
things aren't like people are dying
Yeah,
and like
'cause it's, you know,
children are horrified of you, but
sweet.
it's like.
Okay.
But let's see if I can find the blasted thing.
Find the blasted thing.
Poplar Pines, we hope you had a real good time.
Poplar Pines.
The softer aftermath, 90. Okay.
White 3.
All right, white 3. Shameful. You are the toast of the town. If by toast you mean laughing stock, and by town you mean the entire fucking world.
It's so much softer. It's so
Yeah.
soft now.
Oh, yeah. It's still
Entire
bad.
world. Okay. All right. Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. Why did you tell me to get a divorce? Well, I'm very mad you made my business fail.
It's if you bing Doug Cotter, you're taken to a page that's all about the Pen Witch. And it's like I believe in the Pen Witch. He's stopped his business altogether. It was run under because of the divorce thing. It was a huge complaint. Those two actually had a very successful relationship, and so they sued because it was like incorrect. It was like, oh, you analyzed us wrong. We have a great relationship. We're very happy. We're going to ruin your business. So then he went on and was trying to tell the tale of the baby
On
that
the local news.
the Pen Witch made. And obviously no one believes that. And I mean, like, the baby is old now. The baby is like 4 years old and it can speak anyway. And it was basically that baseline thing. Like, all it talks about is pens. And so it's much less impressive now as a 4-year-old child and becoming less and less impressive. I guess that's it. I guess it just... He never really feels like that child is completely his.
Aw.
I got a white 4, which is wretched.
Wretched.
Sure, you fail, but everybody fails. You fail like a complete tool, and it's pitiful.
Oh.
So same as that, all that stuff. And it's also kind of like an Omen kind of situation where, like, all I want is this child's love, but all it cares about is pens.
That's great.
So I just have to, like, it's just like me sitting in the kid's room with a pen.
Mrs. Honey, this is the pen I call Mommy.
Oh. Mrs. Honey.
There it is. This is the pen I call, and it's just the look on my face.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Wow, what a line. I love that. Mrs. Honey. This is the pen I call Mommy.
Mrs.
Our ending was so happy,
Yeah.
and then it got so sad.
Yeah.
Damn you,
All the
dice.
dice.
I'm right behind you. I got a black 11.
Whoa.
Nice.
All right, black 11. Mystical. there's a photo of you in the dictionary next to the entry for lucky bastard. You have it all. Success, an excellent reputation, love, friends, security, you name it. All that and probably a jet ski too.
For copper fudge.
That's like
sense.
weirdly perfect because
Yeah.
you wake up or something. Yeah.
Right.
Like, honey, wake up. We're in the Berkshires. I don't want you to be surprised.
I bought you a jet ski. Go for it.
It is the 3rd annual Fudge Con.
Not related to actual fudge?
No, it's a pen. It's a pen convention. It's called FudgeCon. And it's at that hotel. They've actually it's taken the place of the first year that we put it on. We put it on at like a neighboring hotel.
Yeah.
And that was a very, very ugly year, and we eventually proved to be the more popular and shut the other convention down. And then we moved into that hotel, there is a lovely couple that is there at the Pen Convention, and they're in room 404, and they're packing up their stuff, and they're like, "Oh, should we go down now? Or should we get like food and then go down to the convention?" And he's just like, "Oh no, I think we should we head down now. Let's go down to the sports bar, and we'll get some chocolate milk, and then we'll head on over, to the con." She's like, "Oh, okay." And they go over and they open up the door, and they right in there's a very distinguished man. Who's dressed like the Moneybags from Monopoly.
Monocle?
Yeah, got the monocle and
Great.
the top hat. And is standing, like has a weird, bad, fake British accent. Yeah. And I'm sorry, sir. It's like, oh, no, right this way. Like, please, downstairs. Is there anything I can get either of you? And no, you kind of look familiar. And like, oh, what? I get that a lot, when you are as distinguished as I am, and have many official certificates of authenticity as I do. Word gets around, you know what I mean? Here's some stuffed animals for you both. And they are little stuffed animals of Alan Clark with the pen coming out of his eyeball. Like commemorative ones. Oh, they're like they were the exclusive FudgeCon prizes last year.
Right.
So like this is they don't even know what they're gonna get this year. And they're like, oh my god, and they like freak out about it. They like head down, and he just like, as they like go down the hallway and looks into room 404 and reminisces a little bit, and then walks down the hallway swinging his cane.
I should add that we received a letter requesting Marnay Sharpay's pens back. And so we sent them back. So we couldn't sell them.
didn't get to keep
We didn't
that
even get to
money.
sell them. You're so right.
So I got a black 12.
Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
because they weren't inserted to us without permission.
Right. We
Yeah.
took them off the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
Black 12? Mm-hmm. So on this soft tilt, it's the same. So mystical. The photo of you in the dictionary next to lucky bastard. You have it all. Success, excellent reputation, love, friend, security. You name it, and probably a jet ski too.
So now the confessional cam is set up at her private home, and there's a fountain in the background.
All pens.
All pens.
Just we're like pens in a circle, all shooting into the middle.
So I realized, I just was living my life kind of backwards. I thought pens would bring me love and happiness, but it turns out that love and happiness have brought me pens. And my darling Copper Fudge. I thought he was always trying to pull one over on me, and what I didn't realize is all along he was trying to tell me that he loves me, and so now he dresses up in little costumes, and we have FudgeCon, of course, and every year he comes back and brings some new pens, and I just continue my work here, which is writing letters to Santa for children, and I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier.
Merry Christmas, everybody. That has been Fiasconauts for November, featuring the wonderful Kyle Bossman, Brandon Jones, Amanda Troop. Very wonderful pen show. Thank you all for watching. Check us out on patreon.com/easyallies, easyallies.com, all that good stuff. And we will see you again next month for another exciting Fiasconauts. Bye.